All right, how loud is the game? Because OBS's meters don't mean anything. It was perfect. Oh no, I turned it down for no reason. Joe subjecting himself to this again. I like this game. Hey, Goodsby. No, don't come. No. You can't do that. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. Nope. Move over, please. Yeah, you can't do that. Do you eat ass? Depends how it's seasoned. The A is unfortunately extraneous since the Shabnaks introduced an extra syllable. I don't give a shit. It's just a swimming line is very iconic and I didn't feel right without having the A there. The next line goes hard though. It's 6 schmouter powders. It's nice. Someone asked how the Christmas shopping went. It was terrible. The girls were awful. It was just a shopping trip with dad and the girls. Going around the store. All they wanted was Barbies. I had to explain to them that how do I look like a woke modern dad if my daughters are playing with Barbies, so you can't have them. And then they started crying, and then I said, only the boys are allowed to do that. Just terrible. Oh, it was okay. It was pretty stressful. But, you know, taking an kid anywhere is stressful, so imagine what it's like with 2 or more. The other week it was 3 to the store, and then I decided that was like a no-go. I thought it would be a good idea to take 3 of them to all buy collectively 1 present. Sorry, to buy presents for 1 of the other 4. And this was a huge mistake. No. So yeah, that got changed. Did you get your Jason moment? No, it's not that kind of stressful. I'm not a cartoonishly bad dad, like in a video game. They do tend to wander though. Any good sleep too? No good sleep. I've had. Let's see. I don't know how much sleep I had on Saturday, and then I was awake for a really long time before the stream with Mouse on Sunday, where we finished 428 Shibuya Scramble. So there are no more Sunday streams for me. Next time I start streaming something with Mouse, it's going to be after one of the regular weekday streams, so I can have like a full weekend with Sunday, Monday. And the stream went so long, like we were expecting to have time to do something else afterwards with playing a different game, and it turns out no, that it went on for so long, and that was a really, really long stream. After that, I couldn't sleep. I think it was almost noon when I finally fell asleep on Monday. And then I went to slept, woke up, did another stream of Mouse, which was the Kingdom Hearts finale. And then had like a 90-minute nap, which was very disturbed, and now here I am. Like I've been up since 6 in the morning. Don't forget to shake your head at the store. Check out the sheer disapproval of the girls' toy choices. You have to do that. You have to do that. It was just in case anyone needs it clarified. The girls couldn't play with Barbies. It was a joke. Like I don't instill any judgment on what the kids get. Clarifying technology comments, yeah. So, except Sonic, yeah. Except Sonic, yeah. Mila picked up one of the toys and said, "We don't like Sonic." It was a Knuckles plushie. It's like, yep, we don't. Do you open presents on the 24th and 25th? 25th. They get a Christmas Eve bundle, which is usually a stuffed animal, a new pair of pajamas, and a book. Remember to collect your Christmas resources and Evolve on Thursday? Yeah, it's going to be some free AI cores and super coiled plasmids. Yep. Christmas is usually a good time to log into Evolve. I think it keeps for a while, doesn't it? Like if you don't have to log in on the day for it, do you? Oh man, sorry. I'm having a coffee and I've been doing a really bad job of eating. The past like week or so, I looked in the mirror this morning when I woke up, and I'm like, wow, I can't remember the last time I've looked this thin. So it's like wow, I've actually lost a good some weight. I don't look like unhealthily thin. I still need to lose some weight actually. But like I was like, oh shit, maybe I messed up. I'm losing track of time. Don't overshoot into decrepit Dom. Stay a regular Dom. What is it, boy? What is it? What is it? Hi. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. Please don't lick me. No licking, please. No. You're fine. Can chat tell when the dog is here? Is it audible? Oh, is Gatsby? His eyes aren't getting any better, but he isn't scratching them. He's on antibiotics and he's on eye drops. He's letting me do the eye drops. Okay. He's eating the antibiotics. He's on eye drops 3 times a day, every 8 hours, and antibiotics twice a day, once with each meal. Still got the cone. The cone is being used sparingly because he hates it. But he should have it on right now. His eyes look less red, which is good, but the scabs around his eyes are still there. Stream, do we have any more streams this week? I don't know. I can't promise streams this week. Sorry, I'll try, but I can't. I don't know. I still need to take Finn out Christmas shopping. He's the last one to go, and that's because he also has the same sleeping problems that I do. So Finn and I getting our schedules aligned to go and do an activity is difficult. Any new Moncton stories? Nope, no new Moncton stories. Hey, what are you doing, boy? Wait, seriously, what is it? Yeah, okay. Don't burp in my face. Please don't. You look like you have a burp coming out. I don't want to get a burp in my face. No. No. Joking, you pet gas friends. So that's what I've been doing, my weeb. Can you restart the marble race? Sure. Oh, he's gone. Okay, can we see it moving? Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to be a slightly shorter stream. We started late though, so it's probably going to end at the regular time. I would like to go to the grocery store after stream tonight, get some supplies for Christmas. I already went this morning, and then come home and pass out. So we'll see. Oh, I did have one interaction with a cashier at the grocery store. And she told me that she was training to be a vet. And she said that she was having a really hard time with it. And I said, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. And then she said, don't worry, it's not your fault. And then I said, well, it kind of is. I have a dog. And she didn't laugh, and I thought it was fucking funny. It's like, what? I'm like, well, I'm having a good time. Real life -2s are the worst. I know, right? Well, I'm having fun. Exactly. Have you got presents for the kids? It's not a secret. You tell it is. Chats may be embarrassed about the amount of presents that I buy for my kids at Christmas. I like to spoil my kids at Christmas. So I'm not telling you shit. I got Mila a game for the PlayStation 5 that was a Gabby's Dollhouse thing. And I got Leo Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 combo. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. You're so rich, bro. I'm really not. I'm not poor, but I'm not rich. I should be rich, but I'm not. Like, I'm grateful for the money that I have, but I'm definitely not rich. Why not? There's not enough time left in the rest of this day to explain. Sorry, we're just gonna have to all let it go. Who was the last person I said thank you to? So that was a lie in the Erd Tree video. About the helicopters full of money? Yeah, that was a lie in the Earth Tree video. However, the first shout out of the Earth Tree, sorry, the first Elden Ring video, this will make FromSoft fans so happy. The first Elden Ring video is by far and away, easily, not even close, the most profitable video I've ever made. Like, the amount, for whatever reason, I don't know if it hit when ad rates were at a really good time, or just like the ad that was being playing on the video in the first like whatever few months that it was going, like it made so much more money compared to most of the other videos. Now there might be like a video that in terms of longevity has made more in ad revenue like over the years, over and over and over, like the Fallout 4 1 year later video is I think is over 10 million views, but in terms of like view per money, like the Elden Ring video did gangbusters, man. It's me again, Satan. Wants to know for planning, is Jet Say going to happen at normal stream time? I don't want to commit to that just in case that there's an issue. I did have a Jet Say meeting today though, and I don't want to talk about anything because I might leak some stuff. But like I'm really excited. The shows come together really well. Yeek. Is there a date yet? Probably, again, subject to change, probably the 30th. If not, it'll be the 2nd, because we're not going to do the show on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So probably the 30th, but just in case something goes wrong, you know, it might get pushed back or whatever, okay? But probably the 30th. Did you enjoy the Kingdom Hearts ending as much as you remembered it? I didn't remember a single thing about the Kingdom Hearts ending, and I'm surprised actually. I think I have Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 all mixed up together in my head. Okay, I said thank you to that person. Penis Hedgehog, yep, said thank you to that person. Bizer said thank you to that person. Caps gifting a sub to Madbake, yep. 33 months Brazilian Joms. Okay. Owning me about liking Mineko. Alright. Infinite Jest reference. You gotta reach your memories. Birth by Sleep. I am on day 5 of just waking up absolutely convinced in a sleep haze that like I am missing some important appointment, and if I don't get out of the apartment right now, like the world is gonna end. And just like I am like going down the hallway before I realize, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just go back to sleep. I need to condition myself that when the alarm goes off, like that's when it's safe to wake up. And if I'm not waking up without the alarm, then it's okay, just go back to sleep. I need to do that, but it's just like it's get lost in dreams. Is today the end of Pathologic? We're still pretty far away, yeah. I don't know if we're going to do all 3 routes, but if we're doing all 3 routes, we're not even 1/3 of the way through it, unless we find a way to do the other days faster. Maybe the other routes aren't as in depth when it comes to the passage of time or whatever. I'm not sure, but yeah. I don't remember saying thank you to Brooch with the message, "Hey Joe, resubbing on my birthday after hours to avoid yeek exposure. Thanks for the absurd amount of streaming material I can never hope to keep up with. Thank you very much, Brooch. So did I say thank you to CC Nanese for the 5 gift subs before that? Louis XOXOXO definitely said thank you to Louis XOXOXO. I remember that. Damn fool, the message. Mary Yuckmas Kitten Joe. I'm Kitten Joe now. Oh, I'm a kitten now. I'm Kitten Henry. Did I say thank you to those people? Well, I said thank you again. There we go. Thank you, Is It Pumpkins, for the new sub. Welcome, Is It Pumpkins? It does look like pumpkins, yep. Thank you, Rin Plays Games, for the 8 months as well. Thank you, Sam Wit17, for the triple joms. 3 Dog, for the 13 months. The Bibsy, for 29 months, would love you, Joe. Love you too, the Bibsy. Thank you, the Kirkonis, for the 14 months. The 15 month is loading. Loading. My oldest daughter asked me today, why does Sam from Sam and Cat, why is she in Wicked with the green one? Then I had to explain to her that she just wanted to take that role. She's an actress, she wanted to do that, and she was like, oh, okay. She also asked me, what is everything made of? And I said matter, and she did not like this answer. Even snow? And I said to her I was not expecting questions. Thank you, Cheburasheka, for the 30 months. Thank you very much. With the dancing jobs. I'm really scared, you know, Sam and Cat. Ariana Grande cannot act in that at all. She's awful. I don't know if it's meant to be bad. It's a Yeek-like experience, but she is awful in that show. Holy. Is it Janet McCurdy? That's the other one? It's an odd show for like is it a Disney show? It's an odd show because like they're not nice people, man. They get up to some shenanigans. It's very intentional. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's a Nickelodeon show. Ah, okay. Read Jeanette McCurdy's memoir. It's amazing. I haven't read it. I bought it though, and I haven't got around to reading it yet. Yeah, very interesting memoir. Joe, whenever you briefly place the writing in the piece of media you are engaging with at any given moment, you remind me of my English professors who offer similar curt but approving comments whenever fitting. To be more specific, these are not only English professors, but also ones teaching in Canada, as it is the Canadian education system I am enrolled in. Just wanted to let you know this, since you know I know you love academia, and especially English is taught in Canada. Okay, I know which Redditor this is. All right, cool. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you to Echo Desu for the 30 months resub with a Joms and a Joms there. Thank you, Haydener, for the 20 months. Hey Joe, thanks for all that you do. I mostly live in Vodland, but it's nice to catch you live when I can. Really, you're in Vodland, Haydener? You have gifted so many subs, and you're a VOD inhabitant? That surprises me. Well, Merry Christmas when you get to here into the VOD. Maybe it will be Christmas when you get there. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Flower Tea, for 60 months. Viewer share is harder. True. Yeah, it's harder to be a viewer. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Hobo Witcher, for continuing their sub from a gift in Prime, also known as a resub. Is hobo an okay word to say still, or is that like not a nice word to say now? Is it okay? Dungeons and Dragons has the term murder hobo, so maybe it's okay? Wiggles hand indeterminately. All right. Oh no. All right, sorry, I had to mute the microphone. That coughing fit came out of nowhere. I think there was a tiny little bit of coffee left in my mouth, and I inhaled it. Oh shit! Time for another sip. Being here and white for the bits, it's beginning to look a lot like Plague Mess. True. Thank you, Knockbree, for the 13 months with Go Onion. Onion would definitely win against Banana, though, with the jumps. Thank you. Somewhat recently, I was in Game Jam with several people from around the globe. I had a really heavy clash with one guy, American socialist based, over a thing that he would say over a thing that he would say that game doesn't need a fail state while it's roguelike. And in my opinion, it would unroguelike the game into linear game, thus devoid all the profits of making a game roguelike to get the most gameplay out of a small scope. What do you think about fail states? Holy shit, I feel like there's a couple words missing there. I don't really want to launch into a big talk about this because it might anger some people in chat, and also it would take too long. But my quick opinion is that if a game doesn't have a fail state, it's not even a game. That is what makes a game to me, is a fail state. A fail state does not need to mean game over. It doesn't mean, you lose a life or anything like that. A fail state can be hard or soft. A soft fail state is like if you're trying to get up like a bunch of jumps, and if you miss the jump, then you go right down to the bottom and you have to try again without dying or anything like that. That's a fail state. Yeah, I think that if your game doesn't have a fail state, it's not a game. The game doesn't have to be difficult. There just needs to be friction. You need to be able to fail. Thank you, Malice. Good thing it's not a reading game. Thank you, Malice the Malicious. I have said this name so many times before, and I still fucked it up. Thank you for the bits. Hey, Tom, I really fucked up. Me too. I made a stupid divorce joke comment on Reddit, and it gathered over 2,500 upvotes. I've been crying nonstop. It's utterly emotionally devastating. Somehow this is far more embarrassing than my preceding comment, which was, I just put I put a baby in my oven, if you know what I mean. And anyway, have a good stream. I need to reconsider my life choices. Holy shit. Definitely malicious. Mischief maker. Holy fuck. Thank you, Super Deluxe, for the 26 months. Happy Pathologic. Not to raise you up too much, but this year was horrible for me, and I really appreciate the streams, which consistently raise my spirits. Oh, me too. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot right back at you. Thank you. Similar vibes from this side of the glass. Thank you, Ship Go Sync, for the 44 months. Cool name. Thanks for all the streams. Watching in the background while chilling at my parents' in between activities around Xmas has slowly become part of the festive season routine for me. So thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome. That seems kind of cozy. I like Christmas. I like it when it's cold too, but there's something about the cold that around Christmas time just makes it very cozy to be inside. I need to get some hot chocolate. Do you have any Christmas jokes? I don't think so. I recommend the Quentin Reviews videos about iCarly and other Nickelodeon shows like Sam and Cat. It goes pretty in depth sometimes about how weird actually those shows were, and in the later videos how little protection the kid actors had. It's pretty crazy. They're long though. Are those the shows that had that Predator guy as the director or whatever? I've only like heard of that. Seemed really fucked up. That one Predator guy, never been another. Yeah, I admit it wasn't a good way of wording that, but I didn't know how to say the claim without knowing the name. That wasn't meant to rhyme. Fucking hell. Thank you, Duke Rhyme 69. Oh, another one. Thank you for 13 months. Hey, Joe, you are a Pringle of my dingle. You Yankee my pizzle. My shining star of questionable wisdom. I love your stream so much that I tell my wife all stream jokes. Every time she replies with, get the fuck off my DMs, we divorced 7 years ago. I have another family and kids. Thanks for being you. Keep on keeping on. Duke Rhyme 69, are you at all familiar with Malice the Malicious? It seems like the two of you would get along. Well, I'm having fun. Thank you, Gold Star 99 for the 1,000 bits. Hey Joe, I successfully defended my PhD thesis last Thursday. Congratulations! Your streams were one of the things that kept me sane while working on it. It was about influencers, parasociality, and disinformation. If you ever truly go right wing, I will write about you. You have been warned. Smiley face. Hyped to see you play Patho and Yeek. No matter if you'll like the latter or not, I hope you get something out of it, as I did over 5 years ago. The latter being Yeek. Okay. Thanks for the streams. Merry Yeekmas and a happy new year. With a heart. Thank you, Article, right? And congratulations again. So are you a doctor now? Is that it? After you successfully defend, is it just like instantly just boom, Doctor Gold Star Knight? Or is there like a ceremony afterwards that you have to go through? There is a ceremony, the doctoring. Are you going to be one of those doctors that corrects everyone when they don't say doctor? Like if they say Mr. or Mrs. or whatever, and you're like, no, doctor. They have to say congratulations, doctor, to you first. That sounds like a movie thing. Only my friends. That's a good answer. Thank you to Trap Detected for the new sub. Dungeons and Dragons rogue character. Thank you very much. Thank you, Moa, for the 45 months at tier 2 as well. Season's greetings, Joe. If you had to live on a planet in the solar system for the rest of your life and being able to sustain yourself on said planet, what planet moon would you want to live on? I'm pretty happy with where I am now. Do I have to pick another one? If I have to pick another one, I'd probably pick the moon because it's the closest, like Earth's moon, because it's closest to, you know, Earth, and like maybe I would be able to talk to people and everything like that, like at a not a horrific rate. It doesn't seem like to be in the spirit of the question though. Probably Mars. You have to go with Mars, right? You have to go with Mars. Anything further past Mars, you're kind of... It's gonna be dark. Europa sounds neat. I think it would be terrifying. What kind of resources do I have? Like, I'll be fine? Marcy Senpai's after all? Yeah. I'm thinking about giving my recently married cousin a pregnancy test for Secret Santa. Is this a good idea? If you have to ask someone's advice on this, then that means you do not know this person well enough to take a gambit on a joke like this. If you have a good relationship with someone and you know that it would go down a treat and they would find it funny, then that sounds like a good gag gift to me. It would be funny. But if you have to ask, you don't know the person well enough for it. So I would say no. Thank you, Kaylee Gal, for the bits. Thank you for coming for the last Kingdom Hearts stream. You and Mouse are always really fun when you both stream together. Yeah, we have a good time. We bounce off each other really, really well. Yep. My favorite part of streaming with Mouse is when we both independently say the same thing at the same time. Something in the media we are both experiencing has triggered the exact same neuron, and we start singing the fucking Bare Necessities from Jungle Book at the same time or something. Yeah. Thank you to Cadium for the 6 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sebastian Phillipson, for gifting a sub to Northern Lion's Big Old Dick. Now it's Christmas. Now it's Christmas. Thank you, Rain Dancer, for the new sub. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well, Rain Dancer. Sorry you had to follow up Northern Lion. Big star. Thank you, Zorgrox, for the bits. Throughout human history, I wonder how often words have been ruined. I imagine it must have first started with the printing press, but still must have been rare. Anyway, today I had to keep a straight face, as my coworker said, "Man, my wife kept pegging me all morning." Okay. Coworker has to be on purpose. What could pegging mean in that context without... what do you mean? What are you talking about? Nagging? I've never heard pegging used like nagging. Okay, I'm not reading that one that just came in. Congratulations. I'm not reading it. Thank you for gifting a sub to 2B, and you can go and read the rest of that. I'm not reading that one. I don't know why, but that one is over the line for me. I'm sorry. This one isn't, though. Thank you, Creaming That Hard Wood, for the 24 months. 2 years of Creaming That Hard Wood. 2 years now. Crazy how time is flying. A few days ago, I had a dream I met you, but in the dream, you were trying gaslighting me into I got the room guy. What? It was pretty funny how committed you were to just kept saying, I don't know what to tell you. That's not me. Oh, got the wrong guy. Oh, okay. Was I wearing a Witcher shirt? But I Want to Come in Northern Lion was fine. It wasn't fine, and I had to have someone on Twitch staff to egg me on to do it. To egg me on about egging the on. Like, what? So if there's Twitch staff here that is like, hey, you can say that, okay, I will. Thank you, Malice and Malicious, for the bits. By the way, my name is pronounced same as Mael, but with a different ending. They are Maelis? They're variants of the same name. Hope this helps. Not mad. Maelis the Malicious? So it's not Malice. Maelis? Mael? Aurel. Thank you, Maelis the Malicious, for gifting a sub after that to Northern Lions Balls with a Z. Thank you. Thank you, Gameplay Student, for gifting a sub to Dr. Okay, hold on. Dr. Not Joe and the Canon Boy Toy? What? It's one of those streams? Yeah. Thank you, Violet Corgi, for gifting us up to 2Bs. Girl something. And Sebastian Phillipson for gifting a sub to Northern Lions something. Henry Wyatt taking us home with Go to Church Daily. There we go. We're going to church. Take me to church. What were we at last time? Hard save, 1810. 1807. There we go. Oh, I have a new resolution to try and get through subs and bits a bit faster too, and I just can't. Oh, so Mouse is allowed to do this, but I'm not allowed to say I want ass pics. Okay, all right, cool. Thank you, Dalmec, for the 5 good subs. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you, Hello, it's Mouse, for gifting a sub to Northern Lion is my daddy. But you're older. Your daddy can be younger than you. Expand on that? What do you mean expand on that? I swear, my community has the highest concentration of kink LARPers that I've ever encountered in my entire life. What the fuck, man? Now read the other gift subs you skipped. I read most of it. Oh no! Not fucking... I want to... Thoughts on Super Saturn? I don't know what that is. Is Saturn a little closer today and it's going to be bigger in the sky? I went out once with the boys, Finn and Leo, and the moon looked a lot bigger. And I was like, is it a super moon tonight? And we were really enjoying the moon. And I looked it up on my phone, and there was a super moon, and it was really nice. We just coincidentally went out on that night. It was really cool. Not fucking one? What do you mean? Okay. Well. Death Stranding 2 moment. That was a really cool moment. I think Death Stranding 2 should have won Best Director. Okay, did we just lose all of our health? We lost enough of our health that I'm reloading. I want to get a backstab. Kojima thought so as well. Oh wow, one stab, that was it. Okay, so last time we spent the whole entire day trying to find the changeling, right? That was the last day. So Simon Kain, immortal, dead when we showed up, maybe not dead, maybe never even survived at all. Now, like, maybe it's like a title that's passed down and they just pretend that they're possessed by Simon Kain's ghosts. Weird town. There's a plague going around that maybe killed Simon Kain, maybe didn't, maybe killed someone else, but now it's definitely around. We can see the plague, we know it exists. Whole entire thing is framed sort of like... I can't decide if it's like the play is reality or reality is mimicking the play. I also, since last stream, I couldn't stop thinking about, whenever I think about this game, I couldn't stop thinking about how the powers that be said the play has to continue. Like, do plays have like power in this world, or is it just the play has power here, something like that? I don't know. Is it some sort of ritual? So I don't know which is the reflection of which, or maybe they're both reflections at the same time. Anyway, so we are running around doing errands every single day in order to try to fend off the damage caused by a plague called the Sand Pest. It has different names. Our strongest ally is Ruben, who used to work for Brock, who's dead. Brock's son is another playable character that we haven't played yet, named Horsebacks. And last time we didn't really do much, actually. We just sort of found out that the women in town were being persecuted, as they often are in situations like this. And we tried to track down which one was actually responsible for breaking into the cathedral and spreading the plague inside, because the plague got inside somehow. It was actually really cool how they described how the story morphed of what actually happened in the cathedral last time. And now... we found the changeling, and she doesn't seem evil or anything like that. She was a lot nicer than I was expecting, actually. And Bachelor was also a lot nicer to her than I was expecting him to be. So maybe he can be nice sometimes. We also last day we actually successfully went to every single red building on the map that we could go into. We even went to this one. We managed to visit everyone last time. What is this here? Should I go look at this? What is this? Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. And now we are in the next day, and we are just going to wander around until the day starts, and we're just going to find people to kill that are aggressive toward us that we can kill without taking a reputation hit. Technically, we're saving people, and we'll get some money and resources for that. We're probably going to eat some food. I wonder why I have a cough. And then, we also stopped the people from breaking into the termitary and killed the hunchback, which was what I think was the stepfather of the girl that Horospex killed to get her heart. This story is actually really interesting and quite dense. Huh. I wonder if we can get over there. I'm gonna just try going over there. Wow, just like me. Oh, so now we can jump over things. Weird question, but is Bachelor racist? He seemed sexist? Is that misspelled sexist? Definitely. I would probably say that it's likely that everyone in this story is sexist and racist. Need to unplug the controller, the gamepad. You're just saying that because the game is Russian, aren't you? No, I think I forgot that it was Russian. Oh, that's why we can get the stealth off of? Stealth kill. I don't know racist, but he holds some misogyny view. He seems to be racist. Everyone seems to be racist against the people that live outside the town, in the steppes, and against other up here as well. I don't know. This doesn't seem to be a very enlightened world, and that usually means that everyone that's not like you is just immediately like othered. Not that we live in a very enlightened world either, but we've definitely made a lot of progress. Not enough, but some. Okay, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. I think it's 7 when we get the next quest. Did you see the plate? Yeah. We actually saved it in the room. Oh, we can actually get out of here. We actually saved it in the room after we saw the play at the end of last stream. I'm really surprised I'm allowed to come over here. I'm also surprised I haven't done that much exploring. I've mostly been following quest markers. Is it because I'm low on time, like chronically? Huh. Okay. That being said, the way The Bachelor approaches both race and gender is a fair bit more layered than just prejudice. Is it? I think there's an argument possibly to be made there that if that's just how society views something at the time, that maybe it's another word instead, but I still think it qualifies the way that we're viewing it from the outside. He doesn't seem to think women are like worthless or not worth listening to or anything like that, and he likes to help women, but he does have some has had some lines where it's like, oof. He seems to think they're definitely less than men. Or it just could be the ones that we've met he thinks are less than men. Like maybe it was a joke. Oh, can we have to go back? That's what we want to do. We want to go back to the house and drop the blood off. Like maybe he was joking, or maybe it's just line played for laughs. But he does seem to be that special kind of sexist man that not only denies that women have it harder than men in almost every capacity, but goes one step further and flips around and says men actually have it harder than women. It's actually the opposite is true. But maybe it's a joke. Okay, can I leave these here safely? Or I think so, probably, right? Okay, do we want to eat? Hunger. Hunger goes down, right? It's a joke he actually believes. I don't know. I'm still not sure if Bachelor is like Geralt in like Witcher 1 and 2, where all the choices that you can pick are bound by like the whims of what his personality might be able to swing into that day. You know what I mean? Like Geralt, like no matter how much you try, you can't turn Geralt into, you know, the next Dark Brotherhood candidate. You know, like Geralt won't kill someone who's innocent. You know what I mean? Like he's not like that. Whereas you have a lot more freedom in some other RPG games where it comes to deciding how you act and everything like that. So is Bachelor is a predetermined character? I'm fucking failing here. Whoops. Bachelor is a predetermined character. Did I just like load the save after after I took took the blood? Shit. He's a predetermined character, but sometimes you can still make characters pick things that they wouldn't ever say in that case. So I'm curious. No. Okay. Good. This is sophisticated European racism based on historic enemies and carefully cultivated prejudice. Basically, instead of a few races, it is dozens of nationalities, ethnicities plus race. Is it? Okay. There's going to be a lot that I'm not going to understand about that then. Personally, I think patriotism is cringe, so I'll just probably be very judgmental and move on. One of the seventh day has come. Infected yesterday, 189 people. Gone missing, 13 people. Told death to all, 2,000. That's a huge increase. Even an Inquisitor will not help you defeat this enemy. It all ends less than 6 days. Day 7, which the Bachelor gets a chance to uncover the truth and find an invaluable ally. It's not gonna be this guy. Oh yeah, we saw the cinematic of the Inquisitor coming in. It's still Victor. Whoa. the fuck are you?
You found out everything I needed you to. That will do. Cheer up. These things happen.
Wow, the volume automatically went up throughout the whole entire thing. How's the sound? Are we okay? Check her profile. I will, yeah. I just want to check the sound first. Thank you, Gary, the hot soup guy, for this 8 months. Thank you for playing Pathologic. I haven't touched this game in at least 5 years, and it's neat to see how you do things differently than I did or others might have. Mostly quick saving, right? I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I'll try. Thank you very much, Gary, the hot soup guy. You should heat up your soup. Oh, nothing. Daniel Denkovsky, very pleased to meet you. It's not just courtesy, I'm speaking from my heart. I've already had the honor of meeting you, but I doubt you remember. When was it? I attended your lecture. You demonstrated a reanimated lady 3 years ago at Lamarcus. I even took your autograph, the girl in the long shirt. Do you remember? I asked you about the glassy lips, too. Oh, that's one twist of fate. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance, too. Aglaia? However, back then you introduced yourself as... Okay, number 1. Stella Karchlitz. Karchlich? To be frank, I came out by sheer curiosity. I had neither a mission nor any mercenary interests, but you did make a strong impression on me. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting a friendly encounter with the Inquisitor. Huh. Thank you, but it isn't sheer curiosity that's driven you here, is it? Wow, reading struggling. This is the difference sleep makes. Indeed, let's get to the point. Your mission was to find a certain way to destroy the enemy completely. All I had to do was implement your solution, so I've looked through your reports and they've confirmed my greatest fear. Yes, I've lost. You've won, almost. I'm very happy that you didn't find the disease carrier yesterday. Is that so? Events have taken an unexpected turn, Degovsky. We have a lot to discuss and a lot to do. I'll be brief. All this time, someone has been trying to A, kill you, B, deceive you, and C, use your authority and passion for the truth to achieve criminal goals. Would you like to know more? Very much so. You came here on your own accord, didn't you? Thanatica is in ruins. Your last hope was to draw publicity to get a sensation, find something shocking, an extensive proof of your theory. Correct me if I'm wrong, this is all just my interpretation. You are correct so far. Then you come across this allegedly coincidental letter from Isidore Barak, and here you are. So timely, isn't it? And, as luck would have it, the only local medic dies. He didn't die of the disease, did he? That's what I've been told. He was murdered. But luck is on the side of the public. You are in this remote area, and so you were ordered to come back with the shield, so to speak. Victory is the only option that's been left for you. Was that contrived too? You're a representative of the powers that be, aren't you? Was that contrived too? I don't know. I'm sure I have a lot more interesting details to find out. Will you help me? Of course. Here's where my own curiosity chimes in. Who are you loyal to? That is my duty. Let's go with number 2. Oh, you'll find out that soon enough. Just let me compile some kind of image of you in my head, okay? You've given yourself away already. I haven't. It can all be a trap, a double play. We Inquisitors are quite cunning. You ought to know that. Relax. Everything I told could turn out to be nothing more than a part of my plan. Nothing more that a part of my plan, a provocation. What if in fact I'm loyal to the powers that be? Why are you asking me? Are you not? What is the powers that be? Why do we keep getting letters from them? You don't? Do I not? I thought I got a letter from powers that be. Or did they just mention it? We'll check afterwards. Maybe I'm getting confused. Why are you asking me? I'm not. It's just my way of coping with grief. I need to smoke so badly. Put me to the test.
What?
Okay. You've been sent to fight an adversary that inherently cannot be beaten, in foolish hopes that a miracle would happen and your outstanding mind would stumble upon that 1 in a million chance. And just so that you wouldn't give up, they kept insisting that the adversary must be destroyed. Do you see how insidious the powers that be are? But why? Their motives are becoming less and less comprehensible to me by the day. But who's the carrier then? But why male models? Indeed, it's complicated. They will become even less comprehensible when I tell you that I have been ordered to preserve the settlement at any cost and accepting any losses. And yet they deployed army detachments here. And now for the interesting part. Do you know who is in command? Do you even know what army I'm talking about? I'm all ears. The commander is Alexander Block. The war hero, the mind and hand behind the upcoming military reform. The Karstov Fords, the Broken Front. You must have heard of him. Huh. What the fuck? What's going on in this backwater town? Why is this so important? No way. It's not a sanitary army. They have neither the special equipment nor even any weapons appropriate for the task. As a matter of fact, it's just two artillery regiments that have been marching towards the front line after performing successful maneuvers, and a hastily assigned company of sanitary flamethrower corps. Don't you find that strange? Yes, quite. Ring any bells? Any stunning similarities that spring to mind? No. Yes, of course there are. Block reminds me of myself and of you, I suppose. Indeed, we all fell into the same trap. Okay, I have no idea what she's talking about. If only I could get even with them. Indeed, all this time there have been several watchers active in the town. At least 3 are known. They kept numbers, wrote down their observations, visited homes unbeknownst to the town's rulers, disguised as corpse carriers. It was they, one of them, who sent you those daily letters. How absurd. Who would need that? One of them? What do you mean? It means there is a traitor and a liar among them. They intentionally distorted the information, knowing that sooner or later it was going to find its way into my hands, but we'll get to that later. What, they knew of the epidemic before it began? Don't think so. Otherwise, they'd have been better prepared. I have no doubt that they are desperate to preserve this little town. No, they didn't know what exactly was going to happen here, and that's the most mind-boggling part. They were ready for trouble. All of their emissaries came adequately informed. Informed of what? So the illustrious Alexander Block wasn't sent here to set up a quarantine either. Informed of what? I want to study the Watcher's reports. I want to go to Taurus, but to even obtain them, I will require your help. I suspect they're under strict orders to keep me completely in the dark, just as they did you, Bachelor, only a few days ago. But why? To make our bright minds derive the correct solution independently of any outside sources. That's the reason. So if I send someone for them, or personally go to collect their reports, they will destroy them. They may even opt to go into hiding or commit suicide, so I ask you to act on my behalf. Are we in some sort of simulation? Or is this just like a... We can see that it's possible that the cure for this plague can emerge from the scenarios that are going on in this town. But it's a very low chance. So we're just going to just run it over and 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 over until it finally spits out the result that is, okay, yeah, we have the cure. If they won't give their reports to you, why would they give them to me? Your mission is over and their lives are in danger. I believe they will try to escape my all-seeing eye before today is over. Very well, how will I find them? What makes you think so? I'm going to show my hand to you now. The powers that be and I are fighting the same enemy, but that doesn't mean we're on the same side. The emissaries know of my feelings toward them. They expect to be slaughtered, and rightfully so. Their actions towards me will be adequate to those expectations. This is like a religious thing, for sure. I like it. I like that it's called the powers that be. Does that count as whimsy? I see. What do they look like? They've had to walk around a lot, to observe, to examine. They must have the appearance of those who do the dirtiest work here. An elaborate disguise. I predict that they're going to crawl out into the daylight today, no matter where they've been hiding before. Where could they have been hiding? How should I know? I've only been here for a few hours, whereas you've been here for a week. Ask the local rulers. I would suppose they're spread out evenly throughout the town. One was certainly active here in the stone yard, one in the knots, and one last in earth. You're really well informed, aren't you?
What?
Okay. I like her? That's probably a bad sign. I'm listening. What are you going to do while I'm looking for the Watchers? I'll interrogate the members of the ruling families and many others who I deem worthy of attention. Today is Local Elite Day. Oh, I thought it was Space Memorial Day. Our previous conversation ended quite abruptly when we were just getting to the most interesting part. The source, I know. Yes, I was going to touch on that. With your kind permission, let us put that conversation off until tomorrow, before we start the search. I need to get the fullest picture of what's happened here, so right now the priority is to interrogate the bound and collect the Watcher's reports. I wish to ask a favor of you. I've expended significant effort convincing everyone to stay at home and not venture outside. The very air in these streets is deadly. At times I've risked my life just to avoid a worse risk. Okay. Some favor? Do you expect me to go door to door like some delivery girl? I'm not afraid of the disease, but it does not become me. I speak to you in a friendly tone because I want us to trust each other, but to everyone else I'm an inquisitor. Have you forgotten what kind of position that is? In that case, please make sure that any person your people take outside takes immune drugs. Fine, I'll see to that. In fact, I intend to liquidate the old Glimpsy's medicine stockpile and personally oversee the distribution. Very well. Oh, they're dead.
I am not your enemy. We'll strike an alliance against a common foe, and justice will prevail.
Yeah. I've been told that either Karnowski or Orf was coming. Are you disappointed? Yeah, we were. No, we were expecting a Punisher, and instead, an angel descended? No, personally for you, at best. My disposition is fearsome, which you will have ample opportunity to observe. There's lots of blood to spill, but I'm positive, and this is what makes me different from Karnowski, that I can keep the body count to a necessary minimum. That comes with line of work, I suppose. Huh. Leia was actually supposed to be a fourth playable character, but they cut her playthrough because they ran out of time. It was meant to be even more ambitious than this? Holy shit. Lies, truth, and everything between. The powers that be dispatched at least 3 watchers to spy on me to gather any valuable information they could find. The town is crawling with serpents in the skin of executors. I should get acquainted with them. Collecting the reports for the Inquisitors might be a good place to start. Yeah, we do get it. Evening letters from the powers that be, day 6, yeah. Professor Talman is part of the powers that be? Sent on behalf of the manipulatory laboratory. Big Vlad's letter. Dear Doctor, the termitary is open. Nothing bars your passage inside. I beg your forgiveness for having concealed the true purpose of the blockade. I am guilty indeed, but whatever I've done, I was acting in good faith and with good intentions. Vlad Oglimsky. Really? We can get into the termitary? I'm so excited. So excited. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting a sub to I Only Talk. Come when it's NLs.
They say this Durak managed to make a...
What are we doing, chat? What are we doing, chat? Why pause? Well, you gotta savor it. You say that, but not mine. How are you in chat? What's going on?
It's like something is pulling my strings.
Memory of a person grants them immortality of its own kind. How soon have people forgotten Simon? He's fading away with every minute that goes by. Stop worrying about that. Can you really think of anything else now? Oh, okay. Yawning. Oh no. I need to get a good rest tonight. Yeek tomorrow needs to be high energy. I need to be able to just talk all the way through all the RPG battles. I was too quiet in in the last stream.
Yes.
Whatever happens to me now, do not be surprised by anything. Just promise that you will never doubt me. Why would I doubt you?
Why has a
Okay, I doubt you because you just dress in the most ridiculous way. Okay, we got a letter there. Ava Yan's farewell letter. My time has come. I need to purge every trace of the sacrilege. I have to prepare room and board for the new visitor. I want the miracle to happen. Farewell, my Daniel. Be happy. Everything is for the better. I never wish to die a better death. Ava. So is that like a suicide note, or are we being evicted? Take an edible. It worked for that one Persona 3 stream. Surprisingly, I was not on an edible. Oh shit. I am the Stoneyard Watcher. I need your papers. Of course, here you go. Don't come here again. We'll be gone soon. No one's going anywhere without my approval. Okay, the tutorial people are now being contextualized within the story as spies? Mandy, explain? Wait, what? Oh, ooh, holy shit, that was scary. Well, I love what you done with your outfit, Avaton. Holy fuck. There's a really great vid about Russian Empire homophobia history called "Why Did the USSR Recriminalize Homosexuality?" An inaccurate citation from one of the reference books. Homosexual relationship is terrible and forbidden by God, but they make unique, cool, emotional, and sensual art while being ultimately harmless. Thus, let's let them be. I find Darren Dankovsky's views would be similar, with zero space in between, being xenophobic and tolerant for the times at the same time. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Ian. Finally, you're here, Onion. There's been a disaster. Have you heard already? My master told me to fetch you immediately. Your master? Who's at? Where's Ava? Are you alone? Is your woman not here? Evidently. Hurry up and go to Andre then. He needs your help to make her come back and to take her away from... Are you the dancer that we couldn't talk to before? To take her away from the worms. She went to them of her own accord, but he said that was because she'd gone mad. So he knows where Ava is? I need to know what he wanted you to tell me. I need to know the exact words. Don't be angry with me, Onion. Andre told me to make a dash for the Onion's place as quickly as I could to check if his woman was there. If I found her, I was to tell her that he was coming to make sure she doesn't harm herself. How does he know if I do not find her, but find the Onion? He told me to fetch you. He said you two would have to face trouble. I don't understand a thing. All right. Seems like I should rather talk to Andre than you. Okay. How can I be of service to you, master? I don't need anything. Where's Ava? Oh, Ava is one of our people. Oh, okay, so went there. Okay, so are we gonna just cut our way through? We should probably go visit Vlad. Is it worth it to visit this place today or no? I actually knew where this was before I even looked on the map there. Okay, so boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. I wonder if I should go like here and then cut across down here. Now let's stick to what we did last time. It was probably good. We just don't need to go to the rail yard. Is that always open? Da, da, da. Regarding Super Saturn, supposedly the diameter of the rings is 74 million miles or 200 times the size of Saturn's rings, making it so we would see the rings at night if it was in place of our Saturn, but it's according to science and science isn't real. Ooh. So it's an exoplanet discovery? I didn't hear about it, sorry. I want to barter. Seven? Do you think I'm made of combustible fluid? Oh wait, we just got a letter. Excuse me. Bachelor D. Dankovsky, personal delivery, confirmation upon receipt. The Inquisitor orders. I've studied the materials you've collected. I insist that you visit me to receive further orientation. You may find me at the cathedral. Kind regards, Aglaia Lilich, Government Inquisitor. Isn't that a different last name? Okay, so we already did this because we went there and we just didn't get the letter until afterwards. Okay. You were having some trouble there, bro.
There's this thing that needs to be done.
Okay, no. Okay. Who's Big Vlad? Is Big Vlad that here? Okay, so let's just keep going there. This is such a weird fucking game. It's like we're in a hostile part of the Disco Elysium universe. No. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. Weird in a good way? Yeah, I like weird stuff. How are there so many of you? Do you think it deserves a cult following? So far, yeah, I can see why it has one. Fucking hell. Do do do. Do do do. Your face is a weird fucking game? Whoa, why so aggressive? Oh, oh. Would you say the more games you review, the more you appreciate things just being different? The answer to the spirit of your question is yes, but it's not because of reviews. It's just, you know, just playing a lot of stuff. Just getting older. This person is sick. No, don't blame yourself. That's not your fault. One of your rival counterparts must have overlooked them or left them on purpose. Nevertheless, no entry. It's under quarantine. I keep a sorrowful watch. Can't they be helped? Even being one of the bound, they are just an ordinary person. They can be cured just like any other. You're the healer here. It's your area of expertise. Okay, I'll try to think of something. Ooh. Huh? A victim of your carelessness is behind this door. A victim of your negligence is of a doctor's duty. I have a box with the children's schmouder. It could help. I have monomycine. That could help them live to see tomorrow. It's not your place to lecture me about negligence, Talon. Shut up. Okay. We only have 2 of those. Did he fail yesterday? Did I miss a side quest? Is that why this happens? Okay, if I give the monomycine, will that mean that I can find more schmouters? The bird said it's not your bound. Yeah, but then after that, it said I'm carelessness, so I'm not sure what it is. They will see midnight. The disease will peek out from the other world for a little while today. I'll put them to sleep at midnight again. Give me the medicine and come in. I'm going in. Huh?
Ripper is the smartest of them all, from zero to hero.
Oh, so we can use a pill to be able to interact with them in case we really need them for something. I've come to trade. Do we want to buy the rifle? No, I'm good. Okay, so the yellow one is really important. Orange. The orange one's really important. We should try and get the orange one as much as possible. Okay. Do you have a favorite moment for the game so far? Meeting Horospecs, meeting the Changeling, the Inquisitor's arrival, when the side quest interlapped with the main quest and the girl we had saved had her heart harvested. Those have probably been the standout moments that the game earned. Probably the best moment so far that the game did not earn, which is accident, which is when it was last stream when I said, did I just break a quest? And then Katarina said, yes. Thank you. I eat random berries for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Gift subs for Pathologic. Huh, where is he? Schmouder is a... Fuck off. Fuck off. Schmouder is a cure, whereas the pills buy 1 more day. It seems like it, yeah. Say you read the novel Utopia by Thomas More. How relevant is it to the story of the game so far? I don't know. I think I read it when I was 18, so I don't remember it. Did I read it, or was it just on the syllabus of a class I took and I just said, fuck it, I'm not reading it? Oh, no. The yawning. Fuck, Joe. Stop it. I like the word Schmouder. I did too. Do you think you'll go back to Kingdom Deliverance 2 on your own? We'll probably stream it some more still. Don't think we're done streaming that. Really? We're trapped in here? The only way out is down here? How come the guard chads are immune to the plague? Fucking bullshit. You know what? I think we can just thread the needle. Nope. Thank you again. I eat random berries. And Dalmec for the 5 subs. First time catching a stream, been watching Pathologic. Why do you load after every immunity damage? Those clouds don't always give the infection. Because every time I lose some immunity, it's going to cost resources that seem to be quite scarce to me. And a lot of the time when I do take immunity damage, it is what the kids these days call bullshit. Just normal damage at all as well is kind of bullshit as well. So I don't know at this point how bad the resource game is going to become as the days go on. So I'd rather just err on the side of caution of reloading whenever something bad happens, rather than risk at some point in the future I'm going to have to reload like a big save, and because I got soft locked. So I don't know. It may be too cautious, probably is, but I'd rather do that than have to repeat multiple streams worth of stuff. He also cheats in Dark Souls, and I can prove by watching videos frame by frame. Are you the one that said the weird face comment earlier? Are you being legit, or is this a bit? If it's a bit, it's a weird bit. They're just on one. I've had the same. Okay, fair enough. You can go this way, right? What if we get schmouters from the kids? Lockpick and Meridorm. Okay, so we have to find a watcher in this area. I'm gonna guess he's used to be standing in front of the town theater. So let's go talk to these people while we're here.
Will Clara follow in Haruspex' footsteps now? All of you have done much harm.
Nothing important, just doing the rounds. Okay. He's bad at Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I thought I did really well at Baldur's Gate 3. Really? Was I bad at it?
There's a peculiar.
Didn't I first try every major boss in that game?
What is this?
Like on the hardest difficulty mode, completely blind? I thought I did well in that game. I can see why you thought I would be bad at it, because it's not my kind of game. I should have been worse at it than I was. I probably just got really lucky. But it's a game about luck, so meh. I will say, I'm not familiar with Pathway, just joined the stream right now, but it does look like it's immersive as hell. The way Joe is walking around being very careful about everything feels very immersive to me. It might be just me joining the stream. Yeah, for sure, yeah. The way that there might be danger around every corner makes you take things seriously, especially since a lot of the game is about picking your path and where to go. Yeah. It's just very janky, unfortunately. Ooh, orange ones. All right, we probably won't get orange ones. How many knives do we have? Oh, durability knives sell for the same as max durability knife? Really? Would you still save scum and hard specs or changeling roots? I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary or not. If it's not necessary, then I wouldn't do it. I was wrong. Not here. Behind it, maybe? Path 2 added difficulty options after people found it too hard. Will you be playing on original difficulty or raising it all the way up to raising it all the way up like the sadistic devs intended? Yeah. Probably how it's intended. I prefer usually to play games as they're intended. But oh, lucky. But I don't know if that's a good thing or not, or a good choice. I am the Knots Watcher. I need your papers. Strafing the Inquisitor? Yes. Then I have nothing to say to you. Go away. How about I try brute force? That would be ill-advised. There's a patrolman just around the corner. Should I call for him? I lied. I need them for himself. I want to use the Inquisitor's name to get the precious statistics. There's a patrolman around the corner. Should I call for him? Okay, take them. Why wouldn't I let you have them? Why indeed? Hand the papers over. Okay. Where are these going? Other. We have one more. There's a sewer? Original difficulty was intended. When they added difficulty options, the devs just spent the whole announcement talking happily about how much harder it can be now. Okay. Okay. We went here, went here, went here, went here. So now we go town hall. Now I don't think there's anyone in the town hall. No one's ever been. Oh, we should probably check anyway. Town hall, shelter, Trammel. Trammel was the name of a place in Ultima Online, wasn't it? One of the realms. And then go over, dip over to here, then down here, and then we'll loop around and go here. Yeah. Okay. Is planning to do all Pathologic 1 routes, then Pathologic 2, or go 2 after the Bachelor route? It's a mysterious story option. Depends on how it goes at the end. Oh, wow. Fucking hell, dude. What? How'd that get me? Okay, fair enough on that one. Really does look like an angel. All right. Well, reload. No. When was the last time we saved it? Well, we're just living with this then. Shh. How far back is it? Have to admit, you placing Alan Wake in low bread and butter is a crime. I'm watching the VOD now to playing the game. It's so fucking funny. Every Zero Escape stream deserved top 10. Think so? They were pretty good streams. Okay, so we don't have to go here. We're just gonna go here, grab that guy, and then save it. Okay, and I should probably save it. Maybe I should start treating this really. Start treating this like a work document and just constantly saving whenever I do anything at all. Control S, my beloved. Excuse me. I wonder how much better Pathologic 2 is going to look than Pathologic 1. And will the vibes be lost? Ammo. It barely looks any better. Really? Didn't it come out a long time after it? I think Patho 2 has better vibes. Interesting. And your papers? No, I'm on my own. Take them then. I don't need them anymore, thank goodness. We'll be gone by evening. Until then, please don't mention us to the Inquisitor. That would be the end of us, but why? She's an evil witch, and a condemned one, too. This whole mission is just her final vacation before the gallows. She won't miss any chance to get even with the powers that be or the representatives. Curious. Okay. Let's go to Town Hall and check it out, just in case. Path 2 looks way better. It's the difference between PlayStation 2 and 3. He drops the knife. No knife? Okay, no one's here. "70 days until Patho 3? Oh, it's like early January. Damn. Have H-Bomber Guy or Mandalore said that they're going to be making videos on the game? Maybe they got like early copies even. Still no knife. H-Bomber video. Makes more videos than me.
Was it a month ago? I can't remember.
I have a terrible headache, but it will pass soon. Well, sorry to have bothered you. Wow. Joe, do you like when the final missions of the game is named after the game? Typically not, no. I dislike it when the name of anything is included in the text. But, you know, ask me in 10 years, I might have flipped over to liking it. Liking again. I don't know. I would probably cringe if I read Catcher in the Rye today, when I got to the part where you find out why it's called The Catcher in the Rye. But it can work.
As the mind endeavored.
Hates Expedition 33. Yeah, that's an example of it working. It's fine. It's like you know, very straightforward. This is like an entity in the game introduced very early. It's like, okay, fine. Yeah, that works. Like if it's obvious and it's descriptive, then it's fine. But when it's you know, like a reveal, it's like, yeah, all right. I always laugh at the duck's line. Really? You love Donald that much, huh? Okay. Okay. Changeling's letter. All right, this day feels really different. The Changeling's letter. Ava stood on the edge of the balustrade. She raised her hands up into the air and stepped forward. The wind did not carry her. She did not fly. The miracle did not happen. I know why Ava did what she did. Was I too late? I know why Ava did what she did. Would you like me to tell you? Aglaia is not the new guest. It is not the pestilence in the cathedral that is blasphemous. The true blasphemy is your negligence. You were meant to achieve victory yesterday. You did not. Perhaps your latest muse will do better than the late one. She was setting up the place in your heart where the new guest will stay. Put your mind to it when at leisure. Clara, the harbinger. Doesn't even sound like her from yesterday. Barack's no onion. 2 days ago, I did you a favor. I asked that you return it today. I'm in dire need of an Undertaker uniform, which is to say a cloak and mask of a kind of worm by the executors. It has become all but impossible to get your hands on these lately. Perhaps there are some in the theater still, but that is a place I'm not allowed to enter. Get a cloak and mask for me, please. I'll give you anything in return. Artemy. The Changeling is very likely to make the same request of you. Take my advice and decline her. She'll trick you. Don't tell her I warned you, though. People will die if you do. What? Okay, so we go back to the theater while we're here, or let's go visit Andre in the pub. It's a jelly raid. Hello, jelly raiders. Jelly raiders, jelly raiders. What the fuck is happening in the other two playthroughs? I know, right? You're understanding that rock, paper, shotgun article more and more every day. No, fucking, I wanted to see, oh god. I didn't even want to save scum there. I just wanted to see when the last save was. This is the second time I've done that today. I'm sorry. Fire cleanses, yeah. Hey, Jelly Raiders are here for this. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting a sub to Your Last Load Saved in My Mouth. Thank you very much. There's one or two people are being weird about the subs today. Yep. It's been a string, everybody. Okay, I'm getting frustrated now. You probably shouldn't read them. One was from Mouse! Okay, am I approaching the game wrong? Am I looking at the clouds as like a test to run away from them, when in reality the real test is find out where the plague areas are and just don't fucking go into them? I wonder if this is more like the should be viewed more like the Emmy encounters in Dread. With each day, I think Misericorde is a must at this point. People are so horny. Misericorde is horny? Huh. It wasn't you. Okay, what the fuck is going on? I don't like stories that involve someone going insane. Stomatin shouldn't have gone after her. Where is Andre? What, should he have left her at her own devices then? Neither do I. I'm terrified. Where's Andre? Andre has gone to the marsh to kill Ava's abductors. He was in such a hurry he didn't even wait for me. Why would he wait for a chicken? I beg your pardon. Pardon denied. Whoa. You can go there? Oh, damn. Huh. Shit. Okay, so we have to go to the town theater to get a thing for Brock. Brock is the one we broke out of jail. That's Horospex. So we have to decide which of the other two player characters we're gonna help. Should we go to Stomatin's and Sticky's houses while we're here? Remember a termitary? Sorry, yeah, we can go into the termitary as well. Holy shit, what a day. I wonder if the quest that we do for the Inquisitor is just to get these 3 letters and that's it. I wonder if today's main quest is actually pretty easy to facilitate like all the new shit that we can do now. Thank you, gameplay student, for the 5 gift subs. Right after the Kaylee Gal gift sub to Come Guardian. It's a Kingdom Hearts reference. It's not as bad as it sounds. Whoa. 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 Thank you, gameplay student. Thank you, Kaylee Gal.
I need morphine.
Okay. Well, I have some. Should I leave it here?
What?
No, she's not saying yes again. Okay. Wonder what morphine tastes like.
I'm glad it's not Mark Kaminsky.
I think whiskey. It tastes like whiskey. Can you drink morphine? Your tongue goes numb? Interesting. Okay. Drank some from an ampule once. I like the word ampule. They're cool little things to hold too. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go sticky, then termitary. How am I supposed to give the suit to Brock when I don't know where he is? Ooh. Okay, so this place wasn't infected yesterday, but now it's been reinfected. So the plague keeps like shifting. It's like the game of life, which I always thought was an odd word for name for that game, even though it is meant to simulate like cells reproducing. Any tips on Hades 2? I'm ass. Learn to vibes-based dodge. Just sometimes you just dodge even without any reason to, and you're like, yep. Oh, I walked past it. Shit.
This joint won't.
Okay, let's go termitary. I did a run of Hades 2 chat, and I bugged it. I glitched it out. I was on surface level, and on the Mount Olympus section, all the boons I were getting were just gold. And I had open slots. I didn't have a boon on my cast, and I didn't have a boon on my special. So they were just like all of them were gold, just gold. And I thought, okay, maybe I somehow, you know, maxed out on my boons. And then I got to the 4th level and I got another Zeus boon, and he offered me like one of 3, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's back to being normal. And then after that one boon that worked properly, they were all back to being gold again. That's Demeter, the legendary boon, probably? I don't think so. Oh, it was over there, wasn't it? Shit, we walked past it. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I'm really, really tired. There's like, all the boons were from a god were just one choice, and it was just 79 or 90 gold, something like that. That was it. Will we ever see Higurashi on stream? We did Higurashi once on stream, never again. Oh, the door's over there. Not even for $1 million. I would do almost anything for $1 million, so sure, yeah. If someone wants to PayPal me $1 million, then yeah, we can do Higurashi. That's a cool door. What? Wasn't this where they were trying to break into the cemetery? Want to try out Fate's Stay Night? Nope. But for $1 million, I will, sure. talk to guard? Nope. Did it break? Have you spoken to Fat Vlad yet? He had nothing to say to me today. For Hades, where you're running Vow of Denial, if you run out of boon options, they'll offer gold. I don't think I was running Vow of Denial. But even if I was, the first boon I got was Poseidon. I actually got C Star from entrance Poseidon that run for the first time ever. And the boons I kept getting that had nothing on them were Apollo and Zeus. Over and over and over again. And Demeter. Demeter was there too. I feel like this is broken. I feel like I should be able to get into the Termitary, and it's not letting me. I was very annoyed that the... Oh, fuck. The gold that it drops on the floor when you get gold from a boon is not an item that you can interact with, so C-Star can't duplicate it. It's just coins that fall on the floor. You tried the God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC? I have not, no. I would like to, though. Okay, orange is good to get. But we don't really have that much trading. Gonna leave it. Usually I just see gold offering with Vow of Denial, removing all boon options. It could also be bugged. I thought it only removed like 2 from whichever one that you didn't pick. Does it remove 2? Like if you have Vow of Denial and the first person you talk to has attack boon, cast boon, special boon, if you take the attack boon, does that mean you won't get special or cast boons for the rest of the fucking run? No matter what god you talk to? No, just for that god? Okay, yeah, it was completely bugged then. Where is this guy? Probably here. Isn't it where I just was, though? Yeah, that's where I just was. Here? Did I go there? Whoa, who the fuck are you? Fucking Vulcan. Noon already? He's a step bro. Nice. Oh, there he is. Okay. I am the Earth Watcher. Are you here on business? I need your papers. Aglaya doesn't know that we're here yet, does she? She does. Who's that? Actually, I have also just come to know of your existence. How? By chance. Alright, take them. Maybe they'll help you more than they helped us. We'll be gone by the evening, but until then, please don't tell about us to the Inquisitor. That would be the end of us. But why? She has nothing to lose. She knows there are rats among us. The rats who have caused you a lot of trouble and will probably cause her a lot of trouble too. So you just admit it. I think she'll butcher all of us. The Watchers, the Executors, guilty or innocent. She doesn't strike me as the cruel type. Oh, we just confirmed to Bird Person that we have met her. Okay, so now we go here. This will be a waste of time, but we'll still check. And then we'll go all the way down here, cross this, go down here. Do we want to go? No, we don't need to go there. We'll just go down here and we'll do this. And then after that, we'll go to the cathedral, drop off the papers, get a new quest, go over here, check this, and see if we can get something done. Next year, can we get Nasumas? After reading something that Nasu wrote, I never want to touch that ever again. It was bad. Nasu is the writer that is behind Fate Stay Night, and there was a side story at the end of 428 Shibuya Scramble that was written by him, and it was really, really, really bad. Telltale Mist? That might be fun. Oh, this is the wrong way. Oh, I didn't check on Anna Angel. Fuck. I want to see if all the women were alive still. Was it Shiroya City's here? Yep.
Clever girl.
Okay, down to the tracks. Let's just skip Grace. I don't think it's worth it. Down to the tracks, follow the tracks down here. Oh, and did you read that? Was it a few days ago or the week before? Nasu's Shibuya Scramble spinoff? It was 2 days ago on Sunday. So Joe reads Weeb stories? Yep. Dengen Rampa. What's with the women in this town? Their headaches? What's going on? They spend too much time pretending to be psychic, so. Do you think Shibuya Scramble is good and worth reading? Shibuya Scramble, like Sekimea, the biggest problems to me is that I feel like the stories don't really go anywhere. I value endings greatly, so if you don't really care about that, then your mileage may vary, and it may very well be worth it. Shibuya Scramble is very interesting in how the story is told, and it has some entertaining scenes, but a lot of the threads it sets up go nowhere. And at the end, I was left with this feeling of it was difficult for no real purpose, or difficult to find out which page is the correct one in the Choose Your Own Adventure book. But it was an interesting experience. I've never played a game that has presented a story quite like that. Game? It's not a game. Oh, there's like a whole other thing over here. Could I have always gone over here? So we're in a swamp, so we have to listen to swamp music? Okay, alright. Gameplay student used to say, I did 2 of the crazy usernames. My bad, didn't mean to be annoying, just failing at being funny. Won't do it again. Hope the subs make up for it. 100 bits. You don't have to give subs to feel like you have to make up for something. It's okay. Sometimes a joke doesn't land. It's alright. If it was really, 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 really bad, I wouldn't say it out loud. So don't worry about it. On a scale of 1 to realistic, where is this game? What? 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 Holy. Pyrene extracts? A valuable immunity boosting infusion made of several herbs. Its effect heavily depends on random factors, types of herbs, time, and place herbs were gathered, the composition of the herb mix. If all the factors are favorable, it's possible to prepare an infusion that greatly increases immunity and inflicts almost no damage to health. Huh. Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, I'm not carrying more than 2 of those then. Ava?
Why do you all come here to gawk at me?
Ah, you've come at last. Thanks, but evidently it's all been pointless. I'm an idiot. Where's Ava? Is she alive? No, I'm pretty certain she's dead by now. There was a mistake, it seems. A terrible mistake. Although there was a reason for us to come here too. Oh, to hell with all this. A mistake? Tell me. I received a farewell letter from Ava informing that she was planning to take her own life at the cathedral. Convinced that a miracle would be there for her, she wanted to jump from the balustrade and fly. An insane rambling letter, apparently written by an already deranged person. And then what? I barely had time to comprehend what had happened, and then the dancer, An, appeared. She said that the worms were sending their regards. They were thankful that I had fed my woman to them. We're even now, they said. You know me, without further dilly-dallying, I put 2 and 2 together and came to the conclusion that we're referring to Ava. Why in the world didn't you ask her who they're referring to? How in the world is she your woman? Actually, she was. She was free to choose her own life and do as she pleased, but she was my woman. You have nothing to be distressed about. Your woman is Maria. What do you mean my woman is Maria? Don't I get a say? I would have gladly switched places with you, but she obviously would never see an equal in me, and it's irrelevant now anyway. So what happened to Ava? Whoa, an unexpected turn of events. How do you know this? So me and Maria, huh? So what happened to Ava? What do you mean? Ava jumped from the balustrade of the cathedral. That's the kind of cathedral we have now, consecrated by suicide. But poor Ava thought otherwise. She wanted to become the soul of the cathedral. She never knew that the stupid construction was not intended to be a focus. What focus? You mean the focus that the Kains mentioned? Erecting a construction that can hold a soul is not humanly possible. We've only managed to do it once. Okay, so it's possible then? We've only managed to do it once. You just recently listened to the story. You'll come to know everything in due time. As for our cathedral, it's cursed. The whole town is since today. She wrote a letter to me too. She said she was going to purify the place for the new guest. That means the place is the cathedral and the guest is Aglaya, right? It makes sense. She wrote to me that the only thing she was always ready to give her life for is the cause my brother and I have pledged ourselves to. So she wanted to imbue the building with her soul. That was her personal interpretation of our cause, an interpretation both arranged and lovely. She knew how to get straight to the heart. Don't you think it's your pride talking? But her interpretation was too literal. Someone must have put it in her head, and I think I know who. Do we? Do we know who? Ava is no more. All she wanted was to put a miracle into practice and become a living soul of the lifeless cathedral. Could it be that she chose the most terrible act imaginable to accomplish this? Ava, there's an enormous gap between self-sacrifice and suicide. So we lost one of our threads?
How's my brother? Any news on him?
Some of this death has impacted me more than the thousands upon thousands of other deaths that have occurred here recently. I think I know why she's done it. There was a letter about her death? I don't see it.
There's nothing to talk about.
Changeling? Isn't the Changeling one? Oh yeah, we read this already. Sorry, I thought you meant I just received the letter about her death. Yeah, we read this one earlier. And then we have to reload. Changeling's mad at us. We're well overdue for break, and I would like to go get a Gatorade and maybe a protein bar or something like that. So let me hit save right here, and we can watch the soothing sounds of the fire, and I will reload it when I get back. Which today we're on day 7. Thank you, Brolad Lotro, Brolad Lord of the Rings, for the 6-month new sub. 6 months all at once? Wow, you are really looking forward to 6 months of Pathologic. Thanks. Merry Christmas. Anyway, we're back. Comfy, cozy, cozy, comfy. My belly button hurts. And I don't know why. It's a weird kind of pain. Do you think you'll stream tomorrow? Yeah, probably. Probably gonna be Yeek tomorrow. Okay, game doll. Huh. Oh, is it the orcs versus human kind of speedball thing? Blood Bowl, that's what it is. Thank you. Blood Bowl. There we go. I wouldn't have got that without chat's help. Huh. Oh, everyone's considering. Dungeons and Dragons. Chronicles of Mystara. Never heard of it. Nice lies, though. Okay. Jodel. X's bosses were not awful, but they were definitely not a highlight. They tease the possibility of using their fighting arenas in cool ways, but even when it happens, it's not that impressive. Um... This could be a bunch of stuff. I want to say it's Ashen. It was Ashen. Nice. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay, whoops, my bad. Scrandle. For those who scran right now, can we choose it? Oh god. Left is a 30 something. Right is very weird dick pic. I think it might be left. I can't believe I'm in the world that I think left might win. Right is just that weird. Left is terribly overpriced. You're right, but so is right. Right is also very, very overpriced. All right. I'm going right for chat. Chat was right. Hot dog, loaded fries, and a beer for $32.50 versus pepperoni pizza with a pint of Mondello for $26. Excuse me. That pizza looks okay. Left doesn't even look good for the price. I'm going right. 1640? Wow, I thought it'd be higher than that. Fucking wow. When the Scrandle score is lower than the price, the Hockey Porky, no price data, versus Pick and Mix, $37 for Pick and Mix? Do I just get to take the whole fucking thing with me? Left. Fuck off. Pick and Mix is a sacred tradition in the UK. Way too much money. Chocolate croissant versus Philly cheesesteak. Okay, left has the sweet debuff, female presenting hand buff, nice nail buff, cool photo buff, rapper debuff. Right has even cooler photo. It's savory, not sweet. Papers, that count as rapper. 350 versus 10. I think it's right. Loaded nachos. £4. Just got this pizza at the Barca versus PSG game today. That's a lump of concrete that you found on the floor that you put in. Why is this on Scrandle? This is bullshit. It's not even food. This might rate highly because people are having a laugh. Okay, it's not. 8% are still like, yeah, I'd eat it. Roast potatoes topped with black pudding and peppercorn sauce for $5.50 versus the Beano burger, £7. Does Beano burger mean that it's vegan? Because I think it looks good, but if it's a vegan burger, and this is a common way of calling it a vegan burger, it's going to be voted low. Going right. Okay. It was surprisingly close. Chicken gyro versus triple cheeseburger. I love a burger. I prefer a cheeseburger. This thing on the right, I'm not feeling it. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. Left looks better to me. I'm going left. I was right. Okay. Double cheeseburger. Now we're talking. That looks good. Yep. Now we're talking. Fuck the fish thing. Okay. Kiwi sausage pizza versus Wigan kebab. We're fucked. It's anyone's scran. This kiwi and sausage pizza is a blast from the past. A scran from the Dan. This is from a long time ago. I remember this gets really, really low. 20 something versus the Wigan kebab. I hate the Wigan kebabs. I'm still going left. Fuck it. I'm going left. It was right. Oh, why did I trust my instincts? Chicken katsu burger versus hog roast roll and crackling. See, I want to say that right is vile, but if you like this sort of thing, maybe it looks great. The thing on the left is smaller than the bun, which is always a bad sign. Let's go right. Yeah, wow. Okay, that looks gross to me. All right, so we lost it on this thing. Man, 52% of people say they want a pie and bread. Nice. 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 Okay, I'm not doing well, chat. I'm actually really fucking tired. Holy shit. This Gatorade is not helping me perk up. So what you've played so far, what things do you most hope they would improve, change the Pathologic 2 compared to this? You finally read it! Yay! You finally read it! Yo! You finally read it. Finally, it's over. Definitely not literal fast travel points, but something to speed the walking up a bit. A waypoint system so I can map out where I'm going, or even if it's only on the map, just so I can remember like where the path I wanted to take, like the logic of my path, and then maybe the combat doesn't have to be good. Just make it so it doesn't feel so fucking random when enemy can just like hit me when I go in. Or I don't need a horse now. Behold my power. Yeah, I skipped through the VOD a bit. Did the chat clarify that powers of B is just an English idiom for the government? They didn't, because I think that's a spoiler. Or are you guessing? Because like I know the powers that be. Like I've heard the powers that be being used in that context before, but I'm not taking it that that's what it means here. As gospel. I've also heard of it in like a more religious spiritual sense as well. I mean, if that's a spoiler in English, you could spoil you on it. Knowing for sure that that's what it means is a spoiler. Genuine question: what's the appeal of this game? Being able to watch videos by Mandalore and H Bomberman. Do we want to go in there first and get the uniform? Let's go grab it real quick while we're here. The writing, the setting and the writing is it's cool. It's quite well written. But mostly it's just unusual. Vibes and aura, exactly. Vibes and aura.
We have sufficient strength to support the misfortunes of others.
All's for the best in this best of the worlds. That's highly unlikely. How do I get the clothes? Do I go look for a corpse that I can loot? No. Does the main quest send me here at some point, and when I'm here I can I get a chance to pick something up? Seems like it. Alright, let's load so I save the time. Joe, have you ever read Candide? No, I haven't. Candide suck these nuts? Something like that? Where am I? I'm here. Okay, let's go this way. Was that even a joke? I'm so perplexed. It wasn't a joke. It's that whenever someone says a weird word to me, like ligma or sawcon or something like that, and it's phrased as a question, my mind immediately goes to, I wonder if this is yet another one of those bits. Oh wow, fuck you, dude. I guess you need to read the Brack letter again because you died because you died and reloaded when you read it first. Really? I thought I read it again since then. It's open. I don't have a quest for it either. Alright, we'll check on the way. Oh, we should... Let's go back and say, AM? Are you just gonna be here forever now? Why are you here? My name is Anne. I'm a dancer and the daughter of Hook the herdsman from the Boysakin. I'm even related to the Oyens Menku kin, through my father's sister. Andre sent me here to look after the house and serve you. Alright, stay. A swift and sharp maid would be useful to me. How nice of him. Okay, can you put some clothes on? Hi, Mouse can't go into chat right now. Why not? But would like to call the chatter that told you Misericord is a horny VN that they are a fucking traitor. Oh, was I not meant to know? Because nuns are so gross. So gross. Name of VN that isn't horny? Sakimea. Sekimea had two teenagers that were crushing on each other get locked in a hotel room for 100 years, and every single day they could just like mind palace any object in the universe into the room and keep it for 24 hours. And they were there for 100 years, and the most they did was cuddle.
They've grown up and grown tired of me.
They also summoned an egg chair, which is where they did their cuddling. Here's what I managed to take from the Watchers. Right, let me see. Yes, this is what I was expecting. Numbers, dates, notes, very good. If those seeds of truth weren't intermixed with so much chaff, this could give us a dramatic push in the right direction. Excuse me? It seems simple comparison won't be enough to figure out the false report. They all describe different things, and there might be two false ones. A pity, Daniel. We must hurry before they are gone. Find out which of them is which. Outsmart them. Outsmart them how? One of them is a liar and a traitor. I suspect it was they that sent you those letters that would enrage you so and even endanger your life. One of those reports is a farewell gift from them, a false lead that will put you on a false trail. But how did you find that out? But why would they write down lies if the powers that be seek to preserve the town? Because they're a traitor. We need to know which one of them. Moreover, They've been trying to get a second one on their side as well, and when that one began to hesitate, only the third one remained honest until the end. How did you find that out? A friend gave me something before I left for this place. He knew some of the internal workings of this whole affair, and questioning Vlad Oglimsky confirmed my hypothesis. Both he and Saburov knew that there were watchers active around here, yet they told me nothing. And what about the Kains? Did they know? No, the Kains don't even know that the sun rises in the east. It is beneath them. Fine, how can I help? Try to find out which of them is the liar. Like in that old riddle, the traitor is sure to lie. Someone who hesitates can both lie and tell the truth. The last one will be truthful until the end, but even the truthful watcher won't be very forthcoming. Are you up to the task? What do you mean? They always lie? Yes, I think I know how to do it. One more thing. My intuition tells me that you have no room for error. These people are extremely desperate now. If you accuse the truthful watcher or the one who is still hesitating, they might react unpredictably. I know they're kind. You will only have one shot. I see. You want to take the opportunity to test my mental faculties, but I don't mind that. Would it make sense to provoke them? It would. The traitor is afraid. Oglimsky informed me of that. We just need to put a noose around their neck and they'll climb the nearest lamppost by themselves. Very well. We'll see which is which. Very well. Says there if only I could pass for them, and we have a letter saying we can go get one of their uniforms from the theater. I wonder if we can go to the theater now and grab it. How can I help you, good sir? I know that one of you always tells the truth, another always lies, and the third does a little bit of both. I hope you're not going to deny that. That is true, but how does that help you? Which of those are you? I'm the honest servant, of course. Were you expecting a different answer? Oh, god damn it. It's the fucking wall again. You think I would have learned by now. Imagine becoming a traitor and that means you can no longer tell the truth ever. You always have to lie. How exhausting. Did you not just tell the truth there? It seemed like it, yeah. But he could be the one that can tell the truth or lie. And we're looking for the one that can only lie. Although, the way that... I can't remember her name. The way that Lilith said that... Lilith said that there could be two of them. It makes me think that maybe two of them could be liars. So when we asked, you know, one tells the truth, one can tell the truth or lie, and one always tells a lie, and he said, yeah, it's true. That could be a lie. Whoops. Thank you, Philippe R. Machado, for the 17 months. Yes, we scran. Looking forward to Jadsea. Me too. Me too. I think it's going to be a good time. Thank you for the resub. Still no knife. Stuck with blue Gatorade today. What a world.
They say this Borak has managed to make a panacea.
Burek. I need an executor mask and a cloak. Do you have any to spare? My God, have you finally decided to join my troop? Oh no. But that would be too much of an honor. So, has the Inquisitor demoted you to an executor? I need the mask and cloak to do a job. Says everyone who wants to remain unidentified. You are not entirely honest, esteemed sir. So what if I'm not? Every piece of clothing in my possession had to be distributed. Mass burials are full-fledged business now. They've confiscated all the stage props. Who did? Saburov. He's appointed one of the well-respected townspeople as the master of cremations. That is a death sentence, of course. I doubt anyone could survive the assignment. Well, obviously you can also try to get an outfit for an executor. They still do have them. I saw them dig a pit in a lot by the cemetery today. Many of them stayed there too. What kind of lot? Just a lot by the cemetery. Go ask them. I'm sure they have a spare mask and cloak for you. And if they don't, address your complaints to Saburov. Fine. Have a tip, kind sir. Now off you go. Whoa. The mask and the raiment. The demand for the executor's terrifying garb is unexpectedly high. How convenient the costume department. I wonder if I can get 2 costumes in there. I can get one from whatever executor I kill, and I wonder if I can get one from the cemetery, and I can give one to Haruspex and one to Changeling. Good stretch. We can go ask Saburov about this. Okay. Saburov is the one that is over here. Yes. I wonder if we can go and talk to Maria about her apparently being our girl. What's that all about? Huh? Oh, is it the save sound? How can I help you, good sir? I know that one of you is always truthful, another one always lies, and the third one does a little bit of both. I hope you're not going to deny that. That is true, but how does it help you? Which one of those are you? I'm the honest servant, of course. Were you expecting a different answer? Undoubtedly. Which of the 3 was the Stoneyard Watcher? The one who does both. He's partly true, partly full of lies. Huh. Well, so far that tracks. Okay, what about... What about this one, the Earth Watcher? That's the one, the liar and the traitor. Okay, so could he be lying about everything? If he's lying about everything, that means he's the liar. And that would mean that the one in Stone Warden tells the truth all the time instead of part of the time. And that would mean that the one in Earth tells the truth. Or is the mixed one. Okay. How many different versions of this song are there? The boy looks kind of homeless. Isn't it supposed to be, though? Okay, cemetery's over here, right? Yeah. Okay, so where are we going? Sabrov, cemetery. Talk to the guy who's around here. So boom, boom, boom. And then back here. Okay. Liar's pizzle. Are you yanking my pizzle? See the news of Expedition 33 getting some Indie Award revoked for AI? Revoked? I heard it was disqualified from a competition. I didn't hear it was getting an award already had revoked. Has it been confirmed yet how they use the AI? Was it at some point in development for placeholder stuff, or was it just that they used an asset from a store that they didn't know had used AI? Or maybe they did know and they still did anyway. Will there be a stream tomorrow? There should be a stream tomorrow, yep. More yeek tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be higher energy after a good night's sleep. I was gonna go out again after this, but I don't think I'm gonna have the energy. I think I'm just going to I'm gonna pass out after this day is done. They released a statement. What was the statement? Sandfall released a statement, or the indie award givers released a statement? Fucking hell. Both? What did Sandfall say? Fucking hell, man. Placeholder, very silly. Indie Dev Awards punishing AI placeholders. It's not about placeholders. It's about that they have to disclose if AI was used in the development or not. And I think they recently went on record by saying they didn't use AI at all. So now we know that they did use AI. Or at least it seems like it. So therefore, it can be disqualified for that. But who knows? Maybe they didn't use AI. Maybe it was just part of some asset pack that they got.
I'm afraid.
That's okay, I'll make it. I'm made of wood.
Huh? I've had my powers to the Inquisitor. I've had enough of this. Did you give the order to stop burying and start cremating? Yes. As one last thing, right before handling it all to Leia Lilich. And who did you appoint to manage the burials? One Peter Stamatin. You don't know him. I do know him. You sentenced him to death. You were wrong. I know him very well. I can't imagine a more moronic appointment. From your point of view, from mine it looks completely different. There is a cast iron logic behind this decision. Revoke your decision. Choose someone else. There's no person in this town who deserves death more than Peter Stamatin. Even if street murderers are responsible and ambitious enough for the job, I still choose him over them. And I don't have to explain my choices to you. Oh, so it's just to kill him. I said revoke it. No, decision's final and not up for debate. We'll see about that. Ooh. Peter's been given charge of all the burials and cremations, an absurd command, or well-planned revenge. Either way, this may be a good pretext for interrogating him as to why the governor hates him so much. I sense this hidden secret there. Really? And they live next door? Is he just really loud? I see AI sucks, but if it's just a free placeholder as proof of concept for the real artists to come in, I don't see the problem. This show is, to be honest. Okay, so there's two things happening right now. Okay, you can say that using AI as a placeholder is ethically fine or whatever, and or it's harmless, whatever. I might agree with that, actually. I might agree with it. I don't know. I don't really understand how the models are trained, but that's not the issue here. It's not a they're not judging them or condemning them on the usage of how they used it. It's just any use at all during development has to be disclosed, and they didn't disclose it. That's my understanding.
They say this Burak has managed to make a panacea.
I wonder if it shouldn't be on Steam then, or Steam should have a warning on it that AI was used in the middle of, for development of this. Nice to see you. So you have a brother too? No, you're seeing double. I've been told you've been given some stage props, executor outfits. Yes, I have. You know already. Is it true that you were appointed master of cremations? It is. However, didn't have an opportunity to finish me off fair and square. I'm not subject to court, due to me being of unsound mind, and now he has a chance to get rid of me gracefully and reliably. By the way, I've given the cloaks away to executors. I've only one mask for myself. It's an omen. Why did you give the cloaks away? They offer decent protection. I don't care anymore. It happens sooner or it happens later. What's the difference? Even if I put 10 cloaks on, cloaks don't help the people that she's already set her eyes upon. I know this for a proven fact. Hey, get yourself together. You can't give up without a fight. Yes, right you are. Actually, I wish they'd give me a 3-day delay. Nothing more. Do you think it would be possible to arrange for them to leave me alone until, say, Friday? Only 3 days. Why? I need to finish my greatest creation. It won't take long. It's just blueprints and calculations, see? Then I could go ahead and die without a moment's delay. Can't anyone find a way to deal with the bastard, especially now that he's given up his powers? Maybe you could help. The Inquisitor can probably bring the former governor to his senses. I'll talk to her. Actually, there's nothing dangerous about your task. The disease withers in dead bodies. Wait, that's true. Huh? That's true. Yeah, let's go with that one. I won't be in charge of burying the dead. I'll have to make sure that no living people have gone 6 feet under alongside them. I do not know if the disease can inhabit in corpses, but the death rate amongst masters of burials is almost absolute. Everyone gets infected and dies sooner or later. Rest assured, Peter, I'll see to it all. I'll talk to the Inquisitor and you'll be left in peace. Thank you, old boy. I'm not asking for myself, but for the art. Hush, I don't need your excuses. Okay, before I go, can I have the Executor mask?
Yeah.
Okay, nope, never mind. Okay, so gonna go here, talk to that one, go here, then go all the way back there, and then go all the way back. Wow. The routine to take, man. On day 2, Peter said that Sabra will get him after getting special powers, by the way. Yeah, seems like he knows that he hates him. Did you see the good part of the Expedition 33 controversy? Josh Sawyer posting his drawings for Pentiment concept art. They're really funny. Funny? Are they bad? Are we making fun of concept art? Learning to draw shit. So my guess is that Josh Sawyer is making fun of himself because he knows he's not an artist. Like the same way that I put drawings on screen sometimes. Okay, where was the guy? He was here, wasn't he? Weren't we come through there and we saw him down here? Love this game. Love this game. Okay, it was down here, wasn't it? We stand. Yep, there it is. Okay, so when we ask this guy if it is if this guy is the liar, he should say no, that's not true. That's true. How do you know that? Okay, interesting. Okay, so this statement. Wait, what? That broke it. Because the statement is either true or false. If it's true, then one of them should refute it. But if it's false, then one of them should confirm it. If that's those are the rules. Maybe he's the 50-50 one, but one of them has to tell the truth and one of them has to tell a lie. Hold on, there's something wrong here. If one of them always, if all of them one always tells the truth and one of them always says the lie, to hell with the third person. If one of them always says the truth and one of them always says the lie, if you say any true or false statement to those two, you should always have a different answer from them. And we didn't. We had 3 identical answers. So that means this is wrong. Okay, it's true. How do you know that? I'm the honest servant, of course. Undoubtedly. Which of the 3 was the stoner watcher? The one in between. His words are half true, half lies. I'm going to talk to him. Which of the 3 was the honest watcher? The honest watcher. If he was honest, then what are you? Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. What does that mean? I'm the honest servant, of course. Whatever, it's you, dude. Lies, and so no one can ever call me a liar again. I'll teach you a lesson. Wait. Uh, um... Okay, so I don't get it, but it seems like the first one we spoke to in the Stone Warden is always telling the truth, and the one outside the theater is the liar, I guess, from what we're here though. But there's something about this that doesn't make sense to me. But I am really, really tired, so I'm just gonna chalk it up to even slower brain power than usual and just move on. My conclusion is that this guy is the liar now, if there even is a liar. You didn't exhaust the first guy? Yeah, I didn't. Have you ever looked into Ice Pick Lodge's other more weird game, The Void? It's actually on the list to play. If I'm thinking of the right game. We're gonna have to do it at some point. I think Kusoro campaigned for that in the Devoted game. Okay. Can I find something off this this corpse pile here? Because I'm not seeing anything. Oh. Executor's cloak, part of the theater costume worn nowadays by deathbringers, corpse carriers, undertakers, watchers, and others who handle dirty work. The cloak draws attention but removes any desire to talk with its wearer. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to here and see if it is that one, and if it's not, then we're just gonna go that one. And we have to talk to the Inquisitor about freeing Stamatin, and hopefully we get the mask, and also hopefully we get one for killing the traitor, and then we have a copy of the outfit to get to each Horsefix and Changeling respectively. That'd be good. Joseph Anderson, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Emic Accordion. Iamic Accordion. I am an accordion. Thank you very much. Always bounce back after you flatten me. He's never gonna say my name right, man. It's so over. I know, I'm sorry. Iamic Ordian. There we go. Does time move at the same speed? Oh wow, same speed per day? I believe so, yeah. Have you been able to remain spoiler free for this? I'm enjoying not knowing what happens next since it's already gone to absolute shit. I have seen a spoiler, or I know a spoiler that I didn't realize was significant until I started theorizing earlier, and then I thought, that's kind of a leap that I just did. Why do I think that? And then the more I thought about it more afterwards, I'm like, I wonder if that's why. And that spoiler I'm going to say now is maybe not even a spoiler to some of you, but that spoiler is that Pathologic 2 is meant to be like a remake and a sequel at once, which is making me think that there's some sort of loop shenanigans going on with the situation that we're in. Which is why I was theorizing earlier about like this is all about to get a cure, but it's probably more complicated than the cure. So the fact that someone told me that it was like a sequel and, you know, a remake at the same time has made me think that it's all in Umineko, brother. Yeah, it's kind of Umineko. Were you made aware of all the controversies around Yeek, or will you be looking at them once you finish the game? I don't really give a shit about that typically. I prefer to judge games on their own. Most of the time, I don't even really read developer interviews. Usually, I like it to be completely isolated and just judge it by its own merits. If the controversies are interesting, or if there's like a really good reason to look them up, then sure, I can do that. Like, ideally, I would prefer if I didn't even know who made the games. Okay, you are the traitor. Spare me, don't tell the Inquisitor on me. Who knows? What if you regret your cruelty one day? It's possible. What is that weird face up there?
I am not your enemy. We'll strike an alliance against a common foe, and justice will prevail.
I want to ask a favor of you. Sabrov, abusing the power he's been given, is endangering the life of a certain Peter Stamatin. Why? Seems like he's trying to settle a personal grudge. And who is that Peter Stamatin? He's a friend. The creator of the specular tower on the other side of the river. Oh, then his life is more than deserves to be saved. Thank you. And how exactly is Sabrov needlessly endangering his life? He puts Stamatin in charge of burials and cremations. The work is highly dangerous since he has to deal with the dying all the time. We can fix that. We'll find a replacement. You have my gratitude. It's going to be you. Now it's my turn to ask you a favor. It feels strange to admit that, but I actually can't achieve one of my most coveted goals in this town. Only you can help me. I have learned that Victor Kain's aloof daughter is madly in love with a certain proud fighter of death. Is it us? She is. That's news to me. At least nothing in her behavior betrays that. Wait, wasn't she in love with Barack or someone like that? Wasn't it? Didn't we already hear something about Maria being interested in someone? It wasn't one of the Stamatins, I think. News to me. Perhaps my request is very important. In fact, the fate of this town may depend on it. Please arrange for me to meet with my beloved relative. She won't refuse you. Wait, Maria's related to you? Yes. The most beloved of my family, but my love is unrequited. She's prejudiced against me. I hurt her in the past, and then she was told terrible things about Inquisitors. A silly, childish prejudice. Now that we are both young women of similar age, a new meeting should help wash old memories away. How can I assist you in that? I don't wish to force my way into a beloved person's home. I need an invitation to come in. Because I'm a fucking vampire. Convince her that I mean her no harm. Or just, you know, take me to her and tell her, here, I brought you a new friend, and then let me speak. Very well, that won't be too hard, but only if she really is happy to see you. If the town's fate really rests on your meeting, I'll do everything within my power. No, Maria is too capricious. When it comes to love and hate, she won't listen to anyone. 2. Greetings. Why was punishment so quick? Unfortunate accident. I'm truly sorry that everything has turned out as it did. I was going to question the honorable executor thoroughly tonight, or perhaps the poor sap saw it coming, so he jumped off of his own free will. What do you think? I think poking my nose into this was a mistake. What? That replaced the key one. Oh, we did the quest. Since the moment in the time the watchers have been in their spine each every step, all in accordance with my instruction with the powers that be, simply ran out of I am simply an out of favor bachelor in over my head. It seems too much for a small town backwoods place such as this. What are they really looking for? If you had to be a common goon from any beat 'em up game, what game were you picking? Pathologic. I think I could probably take the player. Yeah, probably be fine. I don't know. The ones in is it Double Dragon? They're pretty jacked, so at least I would die jacked. That'd be nice. Let's go to Peter. Okay, let's go talk to Maria. She's just across the street. Maria. Where's the corpse of the executor? It's gone. Wait, you're not fully jacked already? No. It takes a long time from, you know, being someone that goes to the gym to becoming someone who looks like they go to the gym. Meanwhile, the end goal is to, of course, look like you're jacked even when you have clothes on. How long? Years? Years and years and years. Some people can never do it.
Aglaya never wanted a panacea to be made. But why?
Turns out that Aglaia Lilich is your relative. I didn't know that. Why would I doubt you? Okay.
What?
Why did you smash all the mirrors, Maria? Turns out that she's your relative. Yes, she is the younger sister of my lovely mother. So she's your aunt. And there is not a single person in the world who would hate my mother more viciously than she does. Seems like your mother's modus operandi must have led her to having plenty of haters. She claims to be fond of you. She hates me for my mother's magical power. I know what she wants. She wants to see if I resemble my mother or not. Or, oh, she won't leave me alive. She won't leave me alive, especially now that mother's many-colored power has begun to awaken inside me. She'll know. She'll fear it. Sorry, feel it. She says that she had frightened you somehow when you were a child. It has to pass if you give her a chance. What if you manage to influence her so much that the Inquisitor starts acting in our favor? No, I do not think so. Consider it a whim, but I'm incapable of doubting my premonitions, else too many people will suffer. It may be a superstition. I may be imagining all this, but I won't let her in, ever. You are holding a key, as if you're about to leave. Where to? Oh no, I wasn't planning on going anywhere, and who are you to forbid me anyway? You're a bad liar. I think I'm going to tell your father about that. I am Bachelor Dankovsky, and you are not going anywhere. Ooh.
Yes.
Did we just fail a quest?
A Goliath.
Who's your dad? It's Victor, isn't it? Yeah, it's Victor. Daddy, there's trouble.
What?
A memory of a person grants me. Yeah, we read that last time. Your daughter intends to go out into the town. Are you aware of her plans? I am. I've forbidden it. Can you even imagine what's going on there? I don't need to, Doctor. I could just look out my window, or you for that matter. What's her business in town? I think she was going to see the architects, Andre or Peter. Peter, most likely. She needed to know something about the tower, about the inner workings of some chambers, I believe. She's particularly concerned about it now because of Simon's memory fading. The streets are dangerous as hell, and you are so indifferent? Thank you. I'll intercept her there. And as punishment for her wayward behavior, I'll arrange for her a meeting with a certain family member. Yeah! Alright, well, let's do it. Let's do it. God, we're such a shit.
Yes.
Maria is planning to visit Peter's the Mountain, the one whose life you saved. If you wish to see your niece, you better hurry. I can't appreciate your help enough, Bachelor. I won't forget your service. I'll come by to see your tearful recollection. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. Okay, so what's left to do? Oh, why don't we have a quest to find Haruspex or the Changeling? I have no idea where you could find those two. Oh, we don't have the mask yet. Maybe it'll show us after we get the mask. Any word on when you're going to play Dispatch? It's quite short, so easy to slot in anywhere. Not sure. Excuse me. Maybe sometime in sometime soon is an in-between game. Did you go to the Bull Factory? It wouldn't let me in. Should I go talk to Vlad the Larger and see if he'll let me in after that? Because I think I reloaded it after talking to him. Oh, when did we lock in Dispatch? We haven't locked it in, but it's like maybe we'll do it at some point in the future. Is it that good? A lot of people want to see it. I don't really care for superhero stuff, sorry. Like, I'll watch it, but it's more about seeing some cool fight scenes than anything else to me.
did they send Aglaya? Lucky.
Aglaia, okay. So there's no line there at all about the termitary. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, straight to Staman's house. So them? Can't get past her, can we? Pathologic moment. Do you think that the bound characters, Maria, Vlad, etc., are written and fleshed out well enough? One second, chat. I'm not back. Wow, okay. I've been talking for a little bit. I just coughed. I think that they are fleshed out enough in the sense that it feels like they have had a decent amount of fucking hell. I thought I was gonna get backstab. A decent amount of time spent into thinking about their backstory and where they fit into this world. Like they feel like they belong here. They feel like not real people, but more than just dialogue quest dispenser entities. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like we're not spending a lot of time with them, and every day it feels like we're cycling off to someone new. And it's hard to get a proper feel of that and any sense of how they are really as people when the interactions are so sparse, and also that everyone seems to be lying all the time. Time for Angel of Death out of nowhere. Whoa.
Aglaia never wanted a panacea to be made. But why?
I will never forgive you for that. You brought her here. You shouldn't have lied to me, Maria. Oh, how naive you were. Did you really trust her? Tell me, did she hypnotize you? Can simple trickery like that really get to you? You could have ruined us all, or maybe you have. Peter is out cold now, but what if he comes too? Did she interrogate him? She doesn't have to. One look at these chambers and she realized everything. Oh, what have you done? Now she knows all about Peter. Good thing he's unconscious, but it won't last long. We need to call for help. I already regret my choice. Forgive me. Do we? If you want to make up for it, take her away from here. Now, I can't do it myself. I want to call someone for help so that they would distract her with troubling news or something. Okay, I'll do it. Just don't cry. Oh my god. Come now. Calm down. I'm sorry. Pick one of these simping bitch options or fuck off. Like, what do you mean?
Why can't I move on my own?
It's horrible. The game has been spoiled. The future's falling apart before my eyes. The first time I'm feeling helpless. Don't be afraid. I'm at your side. Well, here I go stabbing again.
So, the Inquisitor is a woman. For real. I'd like to have a look at her.
She's in the room, dude. Peter, can you hear me? Ari, you are not the master of creations and barriers anymore. Oh, how appropriate, old boy. So I can get back to work now? Take the mask. I have no need of it for now. Although I could use it to mix ink. Working in this condition is useless, though, isn't it? Obtain the mask of a thespian and the ceremonial raiment. By wearing these, I would be able to pass for an executor or even a watcher. Sometimes it is convenient to become a pure function without a face, to take on the position of the puppeteer instead of the actor.
Your face is fading away. Are you sick or something?
How are you? Have you come to? Tell me what happened. I had a vision, old boy. When I learned about Savaro's secret plan and realized that death was truly knocking on my door, I had a sudden urge to quench my thirst once and for all, so that I wouldn't have to come to my senses until my very death. You seem to have had quite a bit of success, but I've told you that you're safe, haven't I? The Inquisitor guarantees you protection from Savarov. Yes, I was soon notified of your intercession. I'm ashamed to admit that I saw an obvious omen in it. I see omens in everything these days, old boy. And so I thought that I was burying myself prematurely. There must be something else for me to do, a calling, and it was a happy thought. And so you imbibed some more? And so I indulged in imbibing. How could I not? But this time there was a purpose. You see, I've witnessed a clear image of my future creation at the bottom of the bottle I'm so fond of. Have you seen the chalice on the opposite side of the river, the one that overcomes gravity and captures dreams? I have. It seems to operate under a tell, don't show principle. Soon I shall erect a new chalice, a chalice to surpass the present one many times over. Twyrine's sap has taught me to look at the three common dimensions from a different angle. It turns the recipient inside out, playing with density and transparency variations. Do you understand? Well, more or less. Oh, it doesn't matter at all. But when I had a complete image in my head, a calculation, a design, a blueprint, a scheme, I raised my eyes and saw the angel of punishment upon me. Her gaze has burned me through, her smile turning my dreams to naught. These angels always accompany the type of creativity that looks for inspiration at the bottom of a bottle. I see. Did you at least give her a good pinch? And she said, I know who you are. You are Peter. Upon this stone you have erected that which should never be. And then she leaned over to me. Her carmine lips parted, and her kiss would have drained my dream forever. I know it, for it was the angel of doubt, a demonic temptress of hesitation. Go on, please get to the point. But then I heard a waft of a familiar power. Maria stormed in and fought the demon, their naked bodies intertwined, their white hands tearing at each other's throats, their slender tongues stinging one another, and then I fainted. And now, here you are. What did the demon look like? She had a terrible and powerful presence, like Nina used to. The ceiling here is low, but still I could see a silhouette above her mortal coil, its head blending into heavens. Hey, here she is. Look, she's still here, devouring my designs, licking them away line by line. Is there some secret thing in the designs around here that I didn't appreciate when I looked through it the first time you here? Peter, come around. What's wrong with you? Damn it, he's delirious.
I'm dead tired.
I was just helping the owner come to. He's been telling quite compelling stories, such as just about his works mostly, how he breaks the laws instilled by nature itself into the fabrics of the earth. A clear-cut militant theomachist? Theomachist? Machist? Theomachist? Non-Seravium and all that. A curious one. Such specimens are few and far between in our enlightened times. What is that gleam in your eyes all of a sudden? Just thinking of how similar people's fates turn out. We've had so many bright stars of talent rise recently, you know. Almost all of them tried to single-handedly break the laws of history, nature, morality, and all treaded such identical paths. What did you two talk about? Just asking him about the blueprints, and he keeps saying he doesn't know what those are and doesn't want to know. Sudden memory loss. He's staring at the walls like he used to see through them before. It was a good choice to come here, a good choice indeed. He was right about to remember, but then Maria came. What happened between you? Just nothing much. Maria burst in, then ran out in tears a minute later. We failed to make peace. It's a pity that everyone sees an enemy in me. Such is the bias against inquisitors. I only wish to do good, not specific targeted good like that Clara, but overarching good. I sincerely hope so. I believe you. You fight for truth just like I do. Clara, have you met with her as well? Why, of course. We spoke on this exact topic. I hope to convince the child of some self-evident truths. She's another vivid and interesting character in this, a medieval type, passionate, self-contradictory. It's as if she's not from our time, but that's just minutiae. Actually, I've come to inform you that they're waiting for you at the cathedral. There's already a throng of terrified petitioners gathered. Of course. I have great sympathy for this man, Peter Stamatin. He must be taken care of. In any case, thank you. You've accomplished something great, even if I may not look so at first glance. Where'd I get tool from? Where did tool jump from somewhere else on the page into my eyes? Whoa. If it may not look so at first glance, allow me to thank you for the service. Are you in need of anything? Need a new weapon? This revolver doesn't have firepower. White vaccine I wrote about in the reports. 2 doses, preferably. I've been told you confiscated several today. Some potent antibiotics. I have 6 people under my care. I need to talk with them. Nothing. Just leave me now. I'm already starting to regret this. Okay. Any advice on which is the best one? Because it seems to me that we're going to get like a rifle from one, but if not, we could get some alternative schmouters from 2. Weapon is the best? Okay. Oh, it's not. Sawn-off shotgun. A fearsome makeshift weapon, possibly made from a double-barreled hunting gun. The smooth barrels are cut short. Fires 16-gauge shotgun rounds. Deadly in close quarters, but ineffective at long distances. The trigger system allows to fire 2 shots in a row.
I am not your enemy. We'll strike an alliance against a common foe, and justice will prevail.
Was all this really calculated and built by a man? This miserable, drunk, vulnerable creature? Don't say so. That man is my friend. Talk to his brother for the full picture. Okay, so am I done? Yeah, done. Done. All right, I did 1 main quest and 3 side quests. What about this with is it next time I see them tomorrow I can give them the outfit, or is it today? I'm actually asking.
I'm dead tired.
Me too, actually. I legit fell asleep there for a second. Oh, with quite a bit of time to spare today. Nice. You can wear the cloak and the mask for an achievement. Okay. Let me save it first for no reason. Stop pointing fingers. What's your Pathologic 2 improves on? I spoke about it earlier. I'd like some sort of waypoint system so I could like put on the map, like right click and then a 1 appears here, right click, a 2 appears here. Doesn't have to have a compass or anything like that, but like that sort of thing would help a lot. I hope that moving is faster, not necessarily fast travel, but faster movement. I hope that it's more apparent or more safeguards are put in if it is the case that you can get soft locked in this game, because that would be frustrating. And I don't need better combat for the sake of combat. I would just like combat that I can just like spam my way through instead of having to kind of just juke my way through and then reload if I get hit. So what do you hypothesize is happening in this game? I have no idea. I was spitballing some things earlier, but like, I don't know. The main idea I had earlier was that we're stuck in some sort of ritual. Stuck might not even be the right word. That the way that the play is happening in tandem with this, and the play seems to be important, and that the town seems to be important too. It just feels like there's some sort of result that is desired here, and the board that we're on, but this is just like Umineko, the board that we're on just keeps getting like flipped and reset if the result that we get isn't the one that we want, or whoever is controlling it, or maybe the group that is controlling it is like they don't get the result that they want. Earlier I theorized that might be like a cure to the plague, but like maybe the plague isn't even real. Maybe that's just some sort of motivator. Maybe it's like all of these have to survive, but we already fucked up. Ava Tan's dead. And it seemed like it was unavoidable. Seems like a pretty meta game with the save reloading and all. That would be really funny. The overall story matches how the player will reload if they get hit in combat or if they get hit by the plague. You really feel like you're the powers that be. Fuck it. Excuse me. Fucking hell. If you don't get the stealth attack, you just take damage, huh? It's lame. Merry Masochismus, thanks. That's what we're doing now, huh? Okay. Maradon, we have some of this already. You know what? We didn't really buy much food today, did we? Wow, fresh meat really really helps you. Okay, so do we want morphine or do we want Meridorm? Meridorm, and we're going to sleep for 5 hours.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
It's 1:45. Why is Ava not dead? Was it a fake thing or did they just not update here? Interesting. Interesting. She's alive in our hearts, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so possibly the most interesting day so far, but I am a little frustrated that the game is lying to me in a way that I don't think is intentional. I don't think that telling me that the termitary is open and then it's not Lamayo is I don't feel like that's trying to like add to the paranoia. I mean maybe like getting a letter in the mail that I have this choice where I could give one of the other two people the outfit that I'm trying so hard to find throughout the whole entire day, and then at the end it's like Lamayo, that's for tomorrow, is also I feel like that's not a good thing if it's on purpose. If it's not on purpose, then it's just a mistake, and they should have fixed it. Maybe they do fix it in Yeek 1.5. I don't know. Not really too keen on that. But apart from that, it was probably the most interesting day. I really like the introduction of the new Inquisitor character. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I like how the map expanded a bit. I'm guessing we could have always went down there, but I didn't realize you could go down there. I'm interested in how the executors are being recontextualized from like this tutorial element into now being like a real thing in the world. I also didn't realize that they were humans underneath. I thought maybe, but I also thought that maybe they're just like bird creatures that were underneath too. I'm not sure. But we've already confirmed that there is supernatural stuff in this world, but we're not sure if Bachelor's seeing something else. You know, Battler wasn't in the scene. I'm not sure. With the creature that we killed last Tuesday. I'm not sure about that. All right, talking with my eyes closed is extremely dangerous right now. Excuse me. Thank you to Miko Mac for the 2-month resub. Thank you very much. And that'll be sending us home. Is anyone from the community live that we can raid? And I'd also just like to give an apology for starting late again today, but like I'm sure it's acceptable. But me being this tired is not acceptable. I fell asleep a couple times at the end here. I've probably been really low energy and kind of boring. Sorry about that. I should probably just have like called the stream, but I didn't really want to have Pathologic Tuesday be skipped again after it was just skipped. So wait, Joe, what's your movie of 2025? I don't think I watched a single new movie that came out this year. "2025 movies." Five Nights at Freddy's 2. You watched Minecraft? Was that this year or was that last year? If it was this year, then it was Minecraft. My movie of the year is Minecraft because it's the only movie that I watched. Chicken jockey. New Knives Out movie came up. Yeah, I like to see it. I like the first two quite a bit. Get some sleep show? Yeah, I think I will. I need to get Gatsby out though. Anyway, who are we rating? Was there anyone, or is it just no rates? No rate tonight. Send no rate tonight. Send no rate tonight. Send no rate tonight. You on a diet? Okay, guess no rate. All right, see you later, everyone. See you tomorrow for more Yeek. I will try and be more talkative during the RPG segments tomorrow. But I'm actually really curious where the story goes. And then if I do stream on Christmas Day, it'll be if I end up coming home earlier than I expect. And if I'm going to be awake for a couple hours, and I'll just be like, yeah, let's just fire up the stream and just hang out on Christmas night, have some cozy hot chocolate or whatever. And we'll just play some Hades 2 or some bullshit, or we'll just yap for like a couple hours or whatever like that. And we'll just hang out on Christmas. But that's not a likely thing, but we'll see. Anyway, see you later, everyone. Merry Christmas if I don't see you.